Over. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. Oh my gosh, hi. It's been a little bit since we played. As you folks know, we were gone last week, but we're back, and I'm here with all of my friends and no one else. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. All right, gang. To open this one up, we're just gonna get right into it with the pronoun go around, introduce everybody, and then I'll do the recap. First things first, we've got Ben.
Hello, I'm Ben. I use an y'all. I play CHEEG, who also uses an y'all.
Very good. Next, we've got Alicia.
Hi, I'm Alicia. I play CYPHER. I use any all pronouns, as do they.
Nice. And then we have Draw.
Heyo, I'm Draw. I use love it, any pronouns, and I play DELPHI, who uses any pronouns.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, of course. Who could forget Benny?
Hello, I'm Benny. I go by they, them, and a little bit of it. And I surprisingly am playing Siren Thringshine, who uses any all pronouns.
Lovely, lovely. Liz.
Am Liz. SQUO'MO on the Gooman. Final answer.
Very good. And then our mystery mouse tool, which we might need later. Just kidding. This is a person and my friend, Ari.
Hello. I'm Ari Arson. I'm playing Stealthedon.
Yes. Our first guest of the campaign. Quite exciting.
I've been here since the beginning.
It's true. It's true. Waiting in the wings, in the shadows. Oh, and of course, hello, everyone. It's me, your favorite Jegg Minecraft. 23, they, she, and happy to be. All right. When we last left off, your party had decided to begin investigating for the Dragonheart gem located in Verdasia. As you searched, you once again came across the lioness, the tiger, and the panther that have stalked you once before here in the jungle. And this time, after deducing that they are very close, you chose to intimidate them, scaring them off as opposed to fighting them until they poofed, turning into that green mist you saw once before. It was just as you managed to end the combat without any casualties and continue your walk that Crimson, the spirit from the island of Lagunia, trapped within the red Dragonheart gem, but able to project herself to the outside world via a Dragonheart gem tracker devised by CHEEG and CYPHER. Well, Crimson began to taunt the party, as she has been for quite some time. And as you prompted her to speak, though we all know she really wasn't waiting for permission, she made it clear that you were falling victim to an ambush. As we left off, we watched an arrow hit the ground, a sack on the front of it exploding. And as this gas filled the air, and CHEEG, CYPHER, SQUO'MO, you managed to cover your mouths before you breathed it in, SIREN, DELPHI, and your NPCs, Sabrina and Ryder, were not so fortunate. And just as they hit the ground, that is where we last left off. It's on that note that I would like everyone here to roll a d20 for me.
Just flat?
Yes, just a flat d20. Not initiative, just a d20.
12.
18.
Lovely.
17.
Very nice, very nice. Benny also got an 18.
9.
Okay. The highest numbers were 18 from Benny and 18 from ALYCIA. Can Benny and ALYCIA both roll, and we'll see who gets the higher number. Pardon me.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. All right. Benny got a 17. And
Is a 15.
all right. Beautiful. It's as all of this is going down, seconds before a combat begins, that Siren, you feel yourself. You feel your muscles growing heavy. You feel yourself being forced to the ground. And in the mere moment, that moment that you feel your wings as you fall back, begin to crumple, that you hear a voice in your ear. Voice you heard for a moment last session, as you were attempting to pull SQUO'MO out of that infinite portal loop she was trapped in. All right. Let's see how this goes. Benny, I would like you to roll 3 D100s for me.
3? That's a lot.
That is a lot.
What if I did 1 and we were chill about it? What if
I feel like that would be pretty fun, but I'd also love to see what happens.
fine? I'm sure this is gonna be non-harming. This is 62.
Beautiful.
And then that one's a 34.
Very nice.
And at last we have a 51.
Beautiful. $62, 34, 51.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Okay.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna DM you all of these, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you comfortable with those?
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So this happens. Immediately, time is going to speed up. Up from above, CHEEG, CYPHER, SQUO'MO, you hear laughter, and we watch as additional arrows begin to hit the trees around you in what is a barrage. I would like everyone to roll for initiative as you are being ambushed. I will say this does include our currently indisposed party members.
I forgot I have actual dice now. I can use these.
Wait, I have to
You
roll?
Yes, my friend.
Oh,
Okay, 22.
That's not terrible. If I had SQUO'MO's sheet pulled up,
13.
I closed it.
All right, Delphi got a 13. Very good.
Mhm.
22.
All right, 22 for SQUO'MO Gumin. Very nice.
6.
Uh,
Which with my +5, that is a 1.
Oh.
23.
I got
Oh.
a 17.
All right, dang. Not bad numbers at all. Okay. All right, and I apologize. ALYCIA, what did you get? I didn't quite hear.
22.
22, very good. All right. With a 22, as we are opening up, I've got CHEEG, SQUO'MO, CYPHER, SIREN, DELPHI, and then Stealth. All right. Now I get to roll.
I hate being tired.
That's so real. That's so real.
Because sleepiness is a disease.
It is a disease. We need to end it permanently.
Okay, well, hold up. I don't like that much.
No more sleep. I gotta take it away.
Hey, that's
That
against
also
the Geneva
is issues.
Conventions. You
Oh,
can't
no.
do that. You
Oh,
can't do that.
that's what they want you to think. You see, I talked to Joe Biden, and he actually said it doesn't matter that much. People work fine when they don't.
Joe Biden's not in charge right now.
Not.
I don't know if I trust American politicians right
You just
now.
spoke to a crazy random man on the street. That's all you did.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know he was the real Joe Biden and not a lizard.
Well, first of all, his tongue was very nice. I love the color. How dare you?
Why'd you check out his tongue?
Well, it was like 8.5
Jegg's a
inches
freak.
long, you know? It was just
That's a
hanging out.
lizard, Jegg.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Why did he show you your tongue? Was he flirting with you?
Well, no, he said he was using it to smell.
Mr. Joe Biden, is this against the Geneva Conventions? Look at my tongue.
It was a very nice tongue. Beautiful spots. All right. I have the initiative order. Opening up with a critical hit. Sorry. A critical on the initiative roll, not a critical hit. Is going to be that woman who you heard up in the trees. Now, as these arrows are flying all around you, you think that she's coming in for another attack. However, we see a shadow up above leaping through the trees on her turn, and she ends it right then and there. However, that is when the lair action is going to kick in. Opening up, I would like everyone except for Stealthleton to do me a favor and make a quick perception check. And if we want, we can have one person roll and then just get the +8 from the others.
I just rolled. I'll take the +8 because that was a nat 20. Unless I can't do that because I'm whatever.
No, I'll tell you what. All good. You...
I'm sorry. I hope nobody
No,
opposes it.
No. Are you guys cool? Hey, do you guys want to crit? Sorry. Would you guys like a free crit?
We're
No one's complaining.
No, absolutely.
all right.
Beautiful,
No
beautiful.
complaints, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
How dare you speak for me? We should take my 1 instead.
Real. All right. Beautiful. With a natural 20. Delphi, as you are on the ground, you quickly realize you and Siren are not, or at least, well, Siren, you are realizing the same moment. You are not unconscious. Whatever you just took a whiff of did in fact knock you prone, though. But Delphi, you hear this as you blink your eyes. It's almost like the trees are singing. No, there's this hissing coming from above. And we watch as all around the lot of you, vines that are wrapped around the trees begin to come out, reaching for you like arms. For all intensive purposes, the forest is alive. With that, CHEEG, you are up.
All right. I am going to. And let's see. The forest doesn't lie. Um, I guess I'll activate my. Or is that an action? Don't burn. Yes, it is an action. Okay, I will use my action to summon Glam from my arcane turret, and then just head in the direction that is not being that doesn't have weird tree arms.
Beautiful, absolutely. As you would like to move, to get away in a direction that does not have tree arms, as you said, essentially the vines are surrounding you. There is an opening, but it is immediately above. So essentially, your options are somehow fly up through the hole, or try to push past the vines and hope that you don't get caught.
Then can I have Glam burn a hole through the vines
Yeah,
that we could walk through?
absolutely. Glam is going to activate, and we watch as this fury burst, tears through some of the vines. And I am going to say, for all intensive purposes, any attempts I make to grapple you with these vines are going to be at disadvantage through this direction. Great use. So you just like to charge forward?
Yes, I am going to. Uh, I'm going to sort of motion in the direction that. Hey, we should go this way.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, eh, uh, would I be able to use my object interact to get one of our down party members into my bag of holding?
Um, yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, that is so cool. Would you like to pick an NPC or a party member?
Who's closest?
I'm gonna say, knowing where we ended off last time, Siren. Probably Siren.
Then I'm grabbing Siren.
Lovely. Siren, you feel yourself being sort of tucked into this bag of holding. And we watch as, hey, she gets going. All right, I need to make a roll with disadvantage to see if the vines, as CHEEG heads through, manage. Now, CHEEG, you can roll athletics or acrobatics to contest this.
Alright.
All right.
I'm definitely gonna choose acrobatics.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. That is going to be a 18.
Okay, absolutely. An 18. All right. With disadvantage, I rolled an 18. Would you like to do anything to attempt to re-roll?
Can I use lucky?
Yes.
Alright. Cool. I got 19. It rolled to 50. So yeah, I got a 19.
Very
Instead.
nice. Very good. Everyone, you watch as CHEEG gets Glam out. Glam burns a hole through the vines, and CHEEG rushes through, taking Siren and managing to get them in their bag of holding. CHEEG pushes past, and the vines, some of them burnt in half, still attempt to grab, but they miss. With that, CHEEG, that is your turn, I believe, right?
Yep.
Lovely. SQUO'MO, you are up next. You and CYPHER are standing. You've got 2 NPCs and DELPHI prone on the ground.
Gotcha. So there's the the 3 cats that were in that polycule that you mentioned before.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. The ones that like very clearly spoke like common that we spoke to. Or they didn't speak, but they understood very clearly.
Understood. Correct. Yes. Did not speak. Yes.
Can I look towards them? And
They're
gone. I'm sorry. They ran off. That was your success. You managed to intimidate them away.
Well, because I thought they went towards. Oh, they went all the way away. Fuck, I'm gonna use them.
I'll tell you what. What was your perception check before?
I can make one.
All good. Well, if you
28 or
hey, that's fair. If we want to take the collective from DELPHI, which was a 28.
Thanks, DELPHI. I appreciate that with my +0 to my perception.
Okay. Then I will tell you they are currently from your position within the area. You know that as you were heading off, they ran, but from what you can tell in this moment, looking through the vines, you see off in the distance. You can't quite tell, but with a 28, I'll give it to you. They're sort of almost like in a cuddle puddle. Like the 3 of them are together, like they're nursing their wounds, but they're within 120 feet.
Because there are vines around me, so I'd have half speed. Okay. Can I, from a distance, I want to walk my as fast as I can over right in their direction, and I would like to. Sorry, I'm also just making sure I don't got. No, it's only difficult terrain and water. Hello, you 3. I have a proposition for you. You have been abused by your poor sweet employer. I believe it is time you unionize against them. Come, I am friend of forest. I understand how forest work. I can help you. Please. And I'm gonna I want to try to get them to unionize against the fucking lady.
All right. Tell you what.
That's the goal.
Usually I'd say persuasion, but because you are trying to... You're helping a union form here. I will give you performance, and I'm going to say advantage because you've seen a union worker at work recently. Hi, Siren.
Shout out to unions.
Shout out to unions. Siren's
Shout
eyes.
out.
Shout out.
That's a 27.
Beautiful. 27. Now, I need you to know I'm making 3 rolls, 1 for each member of the polycule.
Consider it. Your boss does not care if they shoot poisonous things at you, does not worry about your health, your well-being, will throw you directly into danger because they know that you will, just because you can revive does not mean that you do not feel pain. You deserve to have medical benefits. Please, I am trying to help.
I need you to know that not one of them rolled on the die a number with multiple digits. SQUO'MO, off in the distance, you see movement coming toward you.
Just like passive insight.
Hey, what's your passive insight?
A 12. Are they cool with me?
Hey, above table? That is absolutely success. On table? They're charging towards you, and I don't think you know if it's because they want to help you or because they're joining the fight.
And absolutely, SQUO'MO just used all of her movement to go forwards. She is. Oh, okay. That's. I don't have any. I don't actually have anything for this right now. Fuck. In that case, I'm gonna use my action to dash, and I'm gonna jump back to where I was with everyone else.
Yeah.
Because I can't do anything else. So you guys for your own benefit, and then I run away. And that's my turn.
Beautiful. Next
That's a
to...
wizard's play.
That is beautiful. Cypher, you are on deck. But before this, we watch as bounding forward, there's an orange blur through the vines. It leaps over your heads as we watch it tear through the vines and across to the other side. Because of the fact that to escape, you folks already had, well, this creature, these vines, they already had disadvantage to grapple you because of CHEEG's actions. The DC, or I guess my ability modifier, has now been reduced by 5 because of SQUO'MO's actions, as the tiger has just helped you in this instance carve a way forward. It is sort of rushing now CHEEG alongside you, tearing through the vines, helping you all escape. With that, though, Cypher, you are up next.
Could I ask it to pick up one of the... Sorry.
It's okay. So
I'm
basically...
just trying to figure out what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, basically... So, last time when we left off, lady, up above you with a bow, shot a little thing. The gas from it knocked people prone. Then, as she left, the vines all around you folks came alive and started trying to grab people. CHEEG burned a hole and is sort of making an escape away from the vines that seem as though they're getting ready to pull people into the trees, into the forest.
Okay. Do we have easy access to leave then, or?
Yes, it seems like they have just made an exit tunnel for you between CHEEG and then SQUO'MO, persuading this one tiger to join your side.
All right. If there's like a downed party member nearby, I'll grab them and start heading out.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to take DELPHI or an NPC? Totally up to you.
Whoever's closest.
Yeah, I'm going to say Cypher, where you were standing last time, DELPHI would probably be closest to you. So you can grab DELPHI and start bringing her.
Cool bean.
Very
Just
cool.
misty step away.
Nice. You misty step away, and you are grabbing DELPHI. Perfect. Now, sorry, Ben, because speaking is a free action, what was it you were trying to ask the tiger? I'm just going to assume that Ben got up for the moment, and we will retackle that if necessary. The lioness.
We are.
Yeah.
60 feet away from where we were originally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that matters.
No, I appreciate it. It's very good. Absolutely. You were 60 feet away, and I'm imagining because of where CHEEG was standing, CHEEG is at least 30 feet. You might be ahead of CHEEG, frankly, but I think CHEEG gets a slight speed boost because of a glam, so pretty close together. Thank you, Alicia. I do appreciate it. Action, bonus action, movement. Fantastic. The lioness is going to come up next and is sort of tearing through, and I'm going to say looks down, sees Ryder, and is sort of going to pick them up in her mouth, and she is going to continue heading toward the rest of the party where they are going. But I will say, from here we go to Siren's turn. Siren, you were like, maybe you blacked out for a moment. You were not knocked unconscious. And so you open your eyes. I guess I have to ask, CHEEG, did you put Siren totally inside of the bag of holding? If you're not back, I'll just roll with it that you did. Okay. So, Siren, your eyes are opening up, and you are in complete darkness. You can breathe for a minute plus as many minutes as your constitution modifier.
Mhm.
I think like you felt CHEEG sort of like push you into this thing, but you're like totally standing, like arms free. Like there is space around you to spare. What would you like to do?
Is there anything I can do?
If you would like to make an attempt to climb out, I will allow you an athletics check, or if you just want to fly out, I'll use your movement, and I'm just going to roll a d20 luck check to see if CHEEG fastened the bag or not.
I might just stay in the bag, honestly.
Oh,
I mean, I wouldn't have.
no, fair. Hey, CHEEG wouldn't have fastened the bag.
I think I might just chill in here for a little longer.
That's so real. Like, Siren, like, you're breathing fine. It's just like, dark space.
Mhm.
Nice. All right, cool.
Is this when I start to uncontrollably cry, right?
Hey, that's the thing. Yes. Do you want to share?
Do we canonize claustrophobia? Is that...
We might. Okay, do you want to tell them what you got?
Are you saying that you would not like being enclosed in a tight space?
Not a dark one, probably. That's what I'm thinking. My
I don't think
my
it's
two
a-
things I rolled for,
Hold on.
I got...
This space is not the inside of a bag of holding is not necessarily a tight space.
No, yeah, like you have room, like I said, for your hands, and like you can stand and everything, like room to spare.
For sure. I'm just saying, because my roles, I have to shout when I speak. I'm crying for the next minute.
True.
Are two of the significant ones.
Hey,
So I'm just trying to figure out how to flavor it.
no, that's so real. Honestly, being in a dark void, it's like, hey, this is the closest to non-existence.
It's either
we have.
that or
Yeah.
the poison stung their eyes was what I was thinking.
Damn, I'll take that. I'll tell you what. Whatever you think is best, and if you want to think of it, and like come back to it, it's up to you. Like, you want to take a moment to roleplay this now, or you want to pass and
No,
sort of
I'll come back to it.
Cool. All right. With that, the panther comes through and is going to pick up what appears to be Sabrina and is following the party now. It is that moment where we get to our final slot in initiative. All of you are running alongside each other, running past the vines, which I'm just going to say for those of you escaping, I will very quickly make those rules. However, they're going to be so low, it's ridiculous. As we're going to get to, DELPHI and then our last slot. For example, that one, I rolled a 0. So, SQUO'MO, you are sort of... Oh, technically, you're not properly escaping. No, you're at the edge. Doesn't get SQUO'MO. But CYPHER definitely isn't going to get you, CYPHER. I don't think you need to roll because there's no way you get a 0. Okay. And then as for the tiger, the lioness, no, yeah. Honestly, I don't even have to roll that much. You guys did pretty well. Okay. DELPHI. You blink your eyes. You weren't knocked unconscious, not truly. You were just knocked prone for a moment. Find yourself being carried by CYPHER, who just sort of bamfed and started running. You see CHEEG, and you see, like, far behind what seemed to be the lioness and tiger and panther, like, chilling with the party. What do? You do see vines back there reaching out, trying to grab you guys.
Does it seem like the vines are succeeding? I'm
No,
guessing
honestly,
no,
they're-
because
they're
that was
ki-
what the zeros were just.
Yeah, they're kind of eating shit, TBH.
Am I able? Wait, so I've been knocked prone. What does
You were knocked prone, but then Cypher picked
I
you up.
was.
So it's like you're being
Okay.
carried. You're fine.
All right. Do I have to do anything? Sounds
No.
like we're in a pretty good. I mean, I'll hold my action if I feel
Yeah.
like I need to do anything until before my next turn in combat. But seems like we're pretty good right now.
Okay. Can you declare what you're holding your action to do, though?
You know what? I'm gonna ready a dagger in case one of those vines gets a little too close, and we're just gonna. Can I do that? Is that? I'm not exactly sure what being knocked prone means. I'm going to be honest.
Basically, you're knocked on your feet, and to get back off your feet and to get up, you expend half your movement. So
Okay.
you got
but
picked
I've
up.
been picked up.
Yeah, you've been picked up. So
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna ready a dagger to throw at any vine that gets uncomfortably close.
Beautiful. You ready a dagger as Cypher is carrying you. And party, the lot of you is just running through the forest, hoping for the best. It is as you are grouping closer together that on the final turn of this initiative, I have to ask. And Ari, please know you can choose anywhere within, whether it's 30 feet or within 5 feet of anyone in this party. How do you start your turn?
Roll stealth.
All right, absolutely. Roll stealth.
It's a 10. It's not doing too good for my name.
I'm doing too good for your name, no.
Not doing too good for my name.
Okay, hey guys, I'm gonna let you use your passive because I'm pretty sure all of you have like a 10 or higher, right? Cool. None of you dump wisdom.
I have a 10.
Precisely. Okay, hey, me too.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay, good.
Good,
Oh,
good.
that's the rogue.
Guys, don't
Rogue.
worry. You can see the skeleton that's inside the vines.
Lovely.
Nothing to worry about there.
What are they?
Just bones.
What does it look like? You're just seeing like just a skeleton? What do they see, Ari?
Stealthleton is like the vines are wrapped around his bones. He has his big coat on, and he's like held like 6 feet in the air, and he's doing his best not to move.
Beautiful. So, would you like to do anything else with your turn?
They don't see me.
Absolutely. CHEEG, you've got a tiger next to you. Cypher managed to bamp sort of in front of you carrying DELPHI. The rest of the party is behind, except SQUO'MO, who's at the very end of the line, but is catching up. You see up ahead, as you guys are moving, a skeleton tied up in vines, these same vines. The thing is, it's moving just... It's almost like it's trying not to move. And this isn't just the vines, right? Like, you feel like you're being watched, and it's a little uncomfortable, maybe.
I mean, I don't really, you know.
Yeah.
That guy can do whatever he wants.
Real. That is so real. Would you like to pass your turn and just continue running?
Yeah.
Cool. SQUO'MO Gooman, you're sort of at the back of the line, you know? The cats carrying your friends and everything are getting them closer, like up to Cypher, like between CHEEG and Cypher at this point. Cypher's at the front of the line. You're at the back, and you just, as you're going along, trying to keep up with the party, you see up above you, skeleton in a trench coat, wrapped up in vines. And you know you're being watched.
I feel like SQUO'MO probably doesn't know where. It's just, it does not understand that being watched from the skeleton specifically.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It is okay. Can I, as SQUO'MO, take my hat and put it underneath, and then go and have a mage hand use a knife to cut the vine? Because in SQUO'MO's mind, that's a free skeleton.
You're right. Your character trait from the first session is coming back.
Freaks, it is perfectly good skeleton free.
I'm gonna give you
Uh,
auto success. You do it.
mhm. Please do not tell me you have a fucking bag of holding. Please do not tell me you have a bag of holding.
I do not.
Okay, thank God. We would both be dead then. All right.
As like Stealthleton falls into your head, it just goes, ah!
Well, it's a portable hole on the bottom of my hat on the inside, so I could still probably hear you.
Probably.
Oh, wait. Uh, Sorry. Did I? SQUO'MO at this point like turns back and then just keeps running because, and she will just stay put, and then we'll put the hat back on her head and keep running as fast as my little legs can carry.
Beautiful. You run as fast as your little legs can carry now that you've acquired this skeleton. Crimgino, thank you for rating us with a party of 3. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream.
Yo.
We're escaping living vines. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's as you are rushing ahead, SQUO'MO, trying to catch up, that up in the front, CYPHER, these animals are running alongside you, and it's almost like you guys are in a line, making it through the forest. As you're going, they're sort of tearing at the vines before they can attempt to attack you. You don't know how SQUO'MO did it, but they seem to be helping out for the moment. The tracker that you have been holding, it is pointing in the opposite direction. You know that you're retreating away from where the gem is, from the looks of it. But on the bright side, it seems like you were so close to its location that this had to happen. They're scaring you off. You've found it. You have to go back eventually, but you know where you're supposed to go. As it is your turn in initiative, is there anything specific you would like to do during this grand escape?
I think CYPHER just keeps going. There's no reason for them to turn back now. I think in the meantime, as they're running away, they're thinking of ways to produce some sort of like planticide.
That is very
Look up.
good. Yeah.
But other than that, yeah,
Yeah.
there's that.
Would you like to, as you're going, make a sort of on-the-go survival check to maybe, or a nature check, it's up to you. Honestly, even alchemy, because I know that's your best one. To take a sample, take like a
will.
good sample, since, I mean, things are being hacked and slashed off all around you. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to grab one as you're going.
Yeah, I'll grab a little sample there, see what they're weakest to.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, that is going to be a 23.
Beautiful. That is fantastic. With the 23, you grab a sample. It does seem that, I'm going to say right off the bat, just you can tell inherently they have some sort of resistance to the poison that your party members just experienced a moment ago, because there was no reaction. And I am going to say that they did not do well from the fire earlier. You know that much right off the bat. Learning more would take studying it over time, but at the very least you have what appears to be an invulnerability and a vulnerability. And you
Okay,
can work more.
liquid fire is something that I'm sure I can figure out.
Beautiful, beautiful. You continue with your escape. As time is going on, SIREN, you are still in the back for the moment. How is it in there?
I'm chilling.
You're chilling?
Currently, I still don't see a point to leave.
Interesting. And that's where you'd like to end your turn for this one?
I mean, as long as we're still just moving forward, yeah.
Absolutely. DELPHI, I'll tell you what, this is a sort of a combination thing between Delphi and a CYPHER question. CYPHER, how are you carrying Delphi? Is this like over the shoulder? Is it sort of like um bridal
I
style?
believe it is the most polite
Yeah,
way that they could think of, which is probably like the bridal style, because if they wanted to, they could easily hop down without any trouble.
very good, very good. And Delphi, you've just been sort of hanging out like knives ready in case anything happens. Like, I mean, I would imagine if stuff is flying your way, which it most definitely is, you're using that held action that you had from last time to just like tear into the vines before they can get to CYPHER, who's carrying you. You guys,
Correct.
very good.
Sorry.
No, you're so good. You're absolutely good. All right. Did you want to declare anything specific?
No.
Lovely. As you guys are rushing along, I'm gonna say, with the animals beside you, beside CYPHER specifically, so beside you, Delphi, you see Sabrina, who's sort of holding on by the neck of this panther, is sort of maneuvering so she's on top, just sort of leaning over, smiling and giving you a little wave, Delphi. So this has been fun.
Oh,
Oh, no, quiet is good. You're waving back, and I imagine as
sorry,
you
Jegg.
speak.
All I had said was I give a little wave back.
No, absolutely, absolutely. You give a little wave back. And as she's like speaking, like, oh, this has been fun. I'm gonna say that like some leaves hit her in the face, and she like grabs them out of the way. She smiles at you, and she's got a little leaf in her tooth now, but she's okay. All right. And I guess the last member of our little escape crew, Stealthleton. Stealthleton,
I'm in the hat.
you're in the hat. You chilling?
I think he's bewildered. Like, "Ah, what? Where am I?"
I'm gonna say this sort of echoes out in SQUO'MO. Like you can hear it, but the others can't if you're wearing it on your head. And if you're holding it up to yourself, then well, maybe you can smother it.
No, it's on top of my head. Because I feel like SQUO'MO most of the time when SQUO'MO's God damn it, I have hiccups. When
Oh.
SQUO'MO's running, they just have a if they can't hold onto it, they always use a mage hand to hold it onto their head, so then it doesn't fly off.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, to be fair, it's probably kind of nice in there because there's just a bunch of like magic equipment and stuff used for different random tricks, as well as another full human adult skeleton in great condition.
I like look over at the other skeleton, and partially confused, but I'm also like, am I being collected? What?
Yes.
What? What? Who is that? From where?
That's,
Where are
I'm
you,
just not gonna say
Avaricious?
anything.
What is
That's
this?
it. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Yeah, my turn is confusing. That's it.
Beautiful. With that, as you solve that one pretty succinctly, guys, we find ourselves, the audience, fading out of that scene and fading in to everyone finding themselves, well, back. Or at least, if you choose to be back by the dock at your ship, CHEEG, or if you instead prefer the Rainforest Cafe, well, where does the group go after you manage to survive what could have been a not so nice fate?
As soon as we're clear of danger, I check check bag of holding because I was not aware that they were not knocked unconscious. I assumed they were not.
Oh,
But-
cool. All right.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
That is a new experience.
That's everyone all right?
What? Sorry, I don't think my ears have adjusted.
Oh goodness. Is everyone physically okay?
Yes,
Thumbs up, thumbs down, somewhere in the
sure.
middle.
Yes, we have new friends now. I am being screamed at by I feel like SQUO'MO probably takes the hat off at this point if we are safe, and then we'll start like shaking it to try to like get Stealthleton out. I feel like a small little like just a bunch of handkerchiefs. There's like a dove that probably flies out, and then just shaking it.
He
I mean,
slides out.
Thank you. I apologize. I assumed you were of the dead variety because of your. It will gesture to the rib cage open disposition, as you should say.
He's still caught up in the bewilderment, so he's not moving for a second. He's just like,
Fuck, did I pull out the wrong one? Okay, my bad. And SQUO'MO will like reach back into the hat to try to reach around to find the other
no,
side.
not again!
What? Oh, that is.
I've
Okay,
been
so I
trapped in
did
a
get the right
chest
one.
for 3 years. Why would you put me in a hat?
Because you were stuck in a tree and I thought you were a skeleton? Well, you are a skeleton.
She tends to steal dead things.
It's just the bones. The bones are useful. Can make good soup.
I am bones.
Yes. Don't worry. We have plenty of bone to use for soup before you.
Oh.
Do you ever want to take like a little take a bath maybe, and then we use your bath water as soup? You ever thought of that before?
I mean, I'm probably salted. I have been underwater for a great deal of time.
I think you have to boil them for a long time before it gets the broth part.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, hot tub then?
I would love a hot tub. Do you have one?
Maybe the resort has one?
There's a resort? Where?
It is like separate island.
We're on an island? Where? Okay, where am I?
It is an excellent question. It's oh god, it's a weird name. The person was very into alliteration. So it's like don't worry about it. You are in Verdasia now, and then there is a fuck. What is the other one? The Tenso, the islands, the jungle. Don't worry about it. You'll come. How long have you been in that tree? You're in the vine, should I say?
Not too long. I believe it was only a few days.
You said 3 years in a chest?
3 years. A
That's,
group of pirates had collected me as some sort of amusement.
Oh. How cruel.
Can you
were you bones before the chest or after?
Before?
Okay.
You've
I was
always
born
been
with
bones?
bones.
Can you play a sick xylophone solo on your ribcage?
He like
If so,
moves his
see-
coat like out of the way, and like you can see like 2 guns holstered in his coat, and he pulls one out and just like rubs it against his like ribs, making a little jingle.
Okay, I don't like how sensually you're rubbing gun on where your nipple would be, but
Oh no, those are higher,
okay.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
They're still there.
No.
Okay. You said those are, not
do you
those
have-
were.
Do you have like phantom nipple, like when you lose a limb, you feel it still?
I hope not, and let's not try to find out.
I know a guy who lost a nipple once.
Oof, what happened? Did he was
He
it
smoked too much.
Oh, I don't see
He
how
grew
that's
it
correlated.
back.
Does smoking too much lose your nipples?
Depends on what you're smoking, yes.
What was he smoking?
Quick.
Siren just smiles at Stealthleton.
You are alarming.
I'm alarming.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, who are the people you were chasing after?
Chasing after?
Well, they were more. It's because we're looking for. Hey, are you trustworthy? Can I insight check?
Yeah, go for it.
Uh-huh. Cool. That's a 4. Mm, yeah. How trustworthy is Stapleton?
Yeah.
He has his own goals, but he'll probably work with you to achieve them.
I trust this. No skeleton is ever bad. I have never met a skeleton that has attempted to hurt me. You should
I've
teach a
never met-
skeleton.
Never met a skeleton that could.
I don't know what I could teach you. There's no like skeleton language.
Oh, with
I mean, there is, but that's
is there?
besides the point.
And then I'll start like clacking my teeth together, like and like Morse code.
Actually, we do have some sort of sign language if you're able to use that.
Oh, yes, it is good. I don't know Morse code. Can I please? And I'll just talk to Stapleton. I'll keep Stapleton distracted while the grown-ups talk about what the fuck we should be doing.
Yes. Are we still in combat?
No, you guys like made it back, I imagine, to like the docks which lead up to like the main village, the southern village of Verdasia. So you're good. You're out of that. You survived.
Can I turn to the one that is Delphi real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know this is going to sound weird. Can I look through your gold real quick? I think you picked up something of mine.
Can I get an insight check?
Go for it. Make that check.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now. That's another 20. I
Nat?
think I'm gonna die tonight. Yes.
Oh God. Hey, here's the thing.
I see.
You know that you have, out of all your gold, most of it's pretty standard. You didn't pick anything. I mean, maybe some of the stuff that you got recently, okay, from the Rainforest Cafe, which, as we've established, is a series of brothels, or at least one of two. Yes.
Yeah, Ari, it's tied to Benny's character. Let's not.
Okay.
No, that was a
Yes,
joke. I was
have-
joking.
We have medically diagnosed slut on our team.
I love how Ari
My
was so
condolences.
Ari was so respectful about it. Like, okay.
It's like Ari was not told enough about this campaign.
Would you like a professional medical diagnosis? Can I medically diagnose Stapleton?
Oh, you can. I will say before we go into that, essentially,
Character.
hey, with your nat 20, all I'm going to say is you do have one piece of treasure that you know of that would be, I mean, this is clearly a magical skeleton. You have one magical piece of treasure. So whether or not you fork that over is
True.
That said, SQUO'MO, you can absolutely try to make a diagnosis. Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, that's not. That's an
Don't you have to
11.
like look for my heartbeat?
I feel like SQUO'MO will take out like a stethoscope from the hat and then start putting it on your thing. Oh, that is. Oh. This may come as very rough news to you, and I apologize. And we'll take the stethoscope off. You're not alive. You are dead. I'm so sorry.
I'd kind of hoped that like when I woke up again that I like, maybe like death missed one. Rats.
No, I apologize. You have no heart, you have no gallbladder, and you have no fourth or second stomach, like typical cow. You are not.
I don't think I'm a cow. I don't remember what I am, but I don't think I'm a cow. Also, I really need that gold, please.
No, it is
Just
like
one
Uh,
gold piece. I will trade you for it.
What are you gonna trade me?
He like looks in his jacket and is like, I have 50 feet of rope.
50 feet of. I will pay you 1 gold for that rope.
Alright, no, deal's a deal.
Deal's a deal. Yo, let's go. 50 feet of extra rope. That's a banger.
Hey, you hold the piece of gold in your hand. Pretty good money. Not magic money.
This one too.
He says, "Yeah, give me that fucking rope."
I beg of you, please. I need it.
You have gold now.
But I need that gold.
What gold?
You have a magical piece of gold on you. I can fucking feel it. I need it.
I'm sure if you explain your situation, perhaps Miss Delphi would be a little bit more sympathetic.
I
And
think
willing
I
to
was
hear you
cursed
out.
long ago, and my immortal immortality, or whatever it is tied to this treasure box. And my gold has been spread across the lands, and I've been spending years trying to find it. And you have a piece of that
You
gold.
mean
Question.
similar to like Pirates of the Caribbean?
Indeed, I love that book.
Oh, I have only seen the play. It was. I have not read the book. Is it much better?
It's a children's novel.
Okay.
I never finished it.
Well, okay. SQUO'MO would. But I understand what the fuck is happening very clearly. That he's trying to give for the
Yeah.
the
I'm just
magical
begging
gem.
Delphi. I was like, please, I need
Yes,
that gold.
okay.
Well, Miss
to be
Delphi, you've heard the gentleman.
to be fair, I think you are a bit confused. We did come out here to find magical gem that is probably a part of your treasure.
Nah,
That
it's
is
all
what we
gold.
went out to look for.
They're golden coins with like a little skull imprinted on them and crossbones. They look very similar to normal gold pieces, but like I can do this little trick where if I rattle them against my fingers, they glow red for a second. Here, give me the gold and I'll show you.
What do I get
Yeah,
in return for it? Because you originally were offering rope.
Do you want
I
help
don't-
killing people? You're
That's
being
not
chased by
bad off.
people. I'm good at that. I've killed so many people.
Well, I guess we could use a little extra help with the dragon.
True.
Yeah, I could kill a dragon. I could totally kill a dragon.
Especially if the young man is trying to deal with a curse. It seems fair enough. I don't sense any other ill intent.
We kill the dragon first, then you get your coin back.
How far away is the dragon?
It is in the forest that we just left from. Give me a little bit of time and I'll be able to whip something up that can deal with the creepy vines.
Would it be easier to wait until you die?
You could, but we will likely take our bodies quite far away from this location once we are completed the mission. We have already successfully hunted one dragon. What's
My
another?
body being at the bottom of the sea isn't going to stop you.
It will not. I don't need to breathe. Just
I
like
was
looks
more
back to
referring
SQUO'MO.
to
I
the
know,
fact
right?
of waiting till one's old age. That
I don't need to breathe, right,
was I
Doc?
wrong for assuming that sea folk live equal lives to that of a normal human, or longer?
I'm gonna say two things. One, CYPHER, you know that some sea folk live very short lives. A lot of them live average to humans, and some of them live way longer. And then, SQUO'MO, with your medicine check, tell Stealthleton, does Stealthleton need to breathe?
We may need to get you like a good. Do they have oxygen tank? Is that something that's real in this world? Is that? Hey God, is oxygen tanks real here?
I'm gonna say oxygen tanks. Not like traditionally,
it's
but there are
spells
spells.
and
Yeah.
gifts.
Of course, I know all about the magics. That is my specialty. Let me look through my book. It's going to start rifling through my book real quick to see if I have any.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will agree to the terms that if I help you kill this dragon, you will give me back my gold. However, I would like to posit that any of my other cursed gold we come upon is mine. No more extending this deal.
That sounds
Okay.
more than fair.
I mean, I only really need the. I only really want the one, so.
I mean, it is your gold.
I'll
is
tell
it
you what,
not?
when my curse ends, I think this is how it will work. You may have it, you may keep it, but I require it. But I'm willing to deal with this deal for
Delphi,
now.
is it possible that you might not want to hold on to such a cursed coin? Once the curse is finished with the skeleton man here, perhaps it will try to transfer on to you. That's how
Didn't consider
living
that.
curses function,
It's witches, dude.
don't they?
They're crazy. I don't know how this works.
I mean, when I have been cursed when I took the coin.
Well, no, because I'm holding the curse.
Well, I think it's a one
What if I die?
curse.
What's the curse? Wait.
To be honest, I think it's a curse. I'm not really sure.
Is it the skeleton factor? I
Might be.
assumed it was a skeleton factor.
Yes, it's a skeletonly transmitted disease. We all know. Please do not touch my teeth. I would like to not have
You know, I
bone
was like
disease.
in your hair with that hat.
Well, that's not. You're not touching my bones. It has to be bone on
That's what
bone
the hair's
contact.
attached to.
Boner contact. That is how it does. I am the medical professional.
My apologies.
Please take my word seriously. Ugh.
You're the boner doctor.
Of course. Have you never boner doctored before? I assume you have.
I don't know whatever you mean
Save
by that.
boner by give dick CPR. Like song. It's classic. Always helps.
I can legitimately do a thing called the boner.
Ryder readies
Yeah,
their blade.
Buddy, you're not special.
Oh, go ahead. I'm ready. Let's see.
Just like extends his hands out, gives like a and then fucking falls into a pile of bones.
Impressive.
Ryder. Ryder, the red tiefling with the satyr horns puts down their sword, which they had ready as soon as Elton said boner. Where do we bury the body?
I don't think burying the body is going to do anything.
I think it will climb out.
Give him the gold and he will come back to life.
Okay, give me. Can I pull out a dust sweeper and a broom from my fucking hat and try to sweep up Stealthleton real quick? I'm just going to I'll dump him back into my hat.
No!
Okay, we should be fine. Yes, we have new friend. We can go fight and get the gem thing we are looking for in all of Stealthleton gold. I mean, more the merrier. Any complaints?
None here. Just allow me to work on my pesticide for a little bit, and I believe the jungle will be much easier.
Okay. Sounds good enough.
All right. As you folks have sort of come to this agreement for the moment, or well, you're easing into this alliance. Going to say that the tiger, the lion, and the panther, pardon me, the lioness, can't go misgendering my cats, they've been hanging out on the dock as you've been having your conversation, the three of them, sort of in a pile. It's as you are coming to the end here that you notice something. Namely, that the three of them are beginning to look less physical and more, well, green and translucent. they seem to be fading, and you see little wisps of their mist heading back toward the forest. It's not happening all at once, but it seems they're being desummoned.
I'm not sure what we can do for these cats. I'll be fully real.
Well, I mean, well, at this point, they they will heal, and then now that they know that they have power together against, because the rising of the proletariat always help. Is
Maybe
that
valid point.
is that
It's
not
also
right?
possible that their situation just gets worse, but
Well, in that case,
We don't need to think about that, do
I
we?
would-
it depends.
I will take responsibility for Pussy Patrol people. It is. I will do it.
I can think of no one better for the job.
Yes, I am very qualified for old cat. I've had cat as long as they don't eat frogs. That's my concern. Cats don't eat frogs, right? That's nothing.
Not typically. I feel like they go for other prey, but if there's nothing else around, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Listen, if frogs are edible, so if there's nothing else around and it's what's available, then
I mean,
even my
cats eat.
people would consume on frogs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, cats eat fish, right?
Yes.
I can.
Can you catch fish?
Yeah. Caught a couple for CYPHER the other night. Easy peasy.
They were quite helpful. Most grateful to you, Mr. Elfie.
Of course.
Good to
Anything I can do to be in the ocean.
Okay, go into ocean.
Ooh,
I will
if you
do
find yourself in the ocean again, I believe there is a seaweed near the deep bottom. It may be helpful if we need to do an underwater adventure.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you. Please catch fish, at least 3. Actually, these are big.
I will catch plenty of fish.
Thank you
What do
for
you
your
make it
service.
for, please?
Huh?
The
I'm inside the
skeleton-
SQUO'MO's hat, so
Skeleton
just like
asks for
whispering.
one more fish.
Oh,
Extra fish for our friend.
the skeleton needs fish.
Hey, I do not shoot
That's
messenger.
as well.
I mean, I just.
Do
Mhm.
skeletons need to consume food?
Let
I may
us
need to go
ask.
back to biology.
Actually, let me ask. Can I do a thing specifically where I hold my hat above my head and then I walk out so then Stealthleton can fall out and then the hat is just on his head instead?
Yes,
He transfer.
please.
Okay. Do you? So you said you need fish. Do you need fish for? Is it like personal taste?
Yes.
You can
I
taste.
fucks with you hardcore, Stealthleton. We are friend now.
Banger.
Haha, yes. Kill that He-Man with all your effort. I love you, my friend. Okay, I trust you. Go get fish.
Stelton's gonna like push on the top of the hat and it's gonna just slide him in.
You just have to like kind of become very skinny, so you just. And we'll take
Skeleton. I
that.
don't know how much skinnier he could get.
Or skin and bone. Need to add muscle and fat to that. Poor thing has not eaten in forever.
I think we need to start with getting him organs.
Well,
Not sure there's a safe way to do that.
I'm not sure that's possible anymore. We may have waited too long.
okay. It's do not say never. It is always possible to add an organ to someone who does not already have said organ.
Well, but he's missing like a lot of them.
Well, yes, but
Some might say all of them.
Did,
Was
did,
that another sex joke? I got that one.
mhm. It's fine. Do not fear. We can fix that. That is a healable problem.
Hey, while we're all discussing things, I probably should tell you. Behind the vine system, there's like a massive pit to the center of the jungle.
It's
Like,
probably our location.
that is very good information. Thank you very much. Very kind. If need be, I will fucking cast. Mm, I can't really cast anything to make it so your voice is more audible.
I'll just like peek out of the hat
Mhm.
slightly.
Yeah.
Yes, like you peek out, and then the hat kind of raises up by an entire head, and then there's just an extra skeleton head because it's just
An extra.
because it's your head on top of SQUO'MO's head with the hat on top of your head. It's a tower.
Or like alternatively, I'm like reaching my hand underneath it and like picking it up, and just like my head is like pushed against yours, like trying to look out, like you're looking under a door.
Mm-hmm. Well, you were trying to. Yes, it's okay. Pick it up as much as you need. You were a good friend.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
But yeah, the
is
vines act as an alarm system, so fair warning.
like spider webs.
Yeah, or like the spell alarm.
That is much
Mm.
less okay. That does make sense. Okay. If we cast alarm on top of the other alarm, it counteracts the alarm by making the alarm stick.
Yeah,
I don't
So
think
what
that's how
happens if
that
we
works.
just send a robot in there to continuously cast or to set off the alarm?
Did someone say robot? And from Delphi's ship, Heavy is gonna step over. Hi. Hello. Sorry. You guys made it back. Welcome. Robot. We're doing robots. I can do robots. Do we need a robot?
Robot could be
If you
helpful.
don't mind
You
parting with
autistic
a robot.
bastard. Yeah, sure. It sounds good.
I do have, well, the bones of a robot, so to speak. But
Bones?
as in like the frame, the structure. It's a
Oh. It's the skin.
Yes, this could work.
okay.
If I could finish up my pesticide, we could send the robot in there to deal with the vines, leaving the path open for us. Only downside is that unfortunately we lose the element of surprise.
Hmm.
I don't think we ever had the element of surprise with the vines.
It is true. So, what do we think of this? We get rid of the vines, and it gives us a little bit more of an edge because we can't tell exactly where we're coming from.
Makes sense to me.
Another solution is we burned through a lot of the forest to get out, so I don't imagine there's going to be as many vines there. So we could
That
send the
might
robot
upset
in.
the ecosystem, though, and cause long-term
No,
consequences.
I'm talking about where we just left from.
If their vines are magic,
Fires
there's
don't
not.
stop themselves, you know.
Also, if the vines aren't magic, wouldn't that like the vines could come back? Like now that we're not there setting stuff on fire.
I mean,
Right?
yeah, but I imagine
feel
it's like, I don't think you would need. That takes magic energy and time.
Well, look at it this way. Using a pesticide in a robot allows us to use no magical energy whatsoever, leaving us fully capable to continue the fight with the dragon. We save time and spell slots.
Y'all got spell slots?
Yeah, I mean that's not a worry for me, but if you guys are worried about spell slots, then
Well, I do believe I'm what is known as a caster, so I would like to keep my spell slots in check if possible.
that's fair.
Alright.
All right. Well, if we want to send in this droid. There is something I should say. It's not. I might need a
How
little
many
bit.
robots?
What was that?
How many robots could you have ready for preparation for tomorrow? Maybe
Well,
afternoon.
oh, I need to make it very clear. I'm not usually a roboticist. It's kind of like when we found the engine. I found a robot at one point and I've been fixing it up. But I think it'll be pretty good. You might not need more than one. I just need help getting it going, you know.
You can get that done.
Okay.
Shouldn't take too long.
But, Cypher, I'll tell you what. I have been making blueprints as I work on it. So once we figure that out, I can see about making more in the future if this one kicks the bucket after it finishes the mission, okay? Okay.
Very well. I'm sure we can get away with one robot for now.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's at that point that, well, I know Liz has stepped away. The cats are going to sort of step up and sort of will attempt to nuzzling up to SQUO'MO Gumin, and a little bit of a wave with the paw. They end up back in the jungle. Their essence, anyway. Okay. You folks have various things that you need to get done. Would we like to take the break now, and then we come back, and you all sort of declare what you're doing to prepare for this mission to get the gem?
We
That
could,
sounds good.
Nice. All right, guys.
and we
Cool.
could roll for our stuff now.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's a great idea. Would everyone like to... Oh, sorry. Do you mean just roll to see like how you perform with it, or you just mean like roll to see who goes first?
I was just saying to roll to. I mean, because then we come back and just do the combat or whatever we're gonna do, right?
Yeah, fair. I mean, if you guys don't want to do like a whole prep thing for it, then for sure we could do the rolling now and then take the break. Works for me. What would you guys
All right.
prefer?
Hmm.
Just
I'm
get...
down for
I
whatever.
like rolling now.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. We can totally do that and just get to it when we get back. Sounds good. All right. Tell you what. Opening up at the top, we'll do who wants to work on the robot.
No, don't.
Cool. All right, and then Alicia.
I'm not
Yeah?
doing anything else, so I will help.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right.
I'm gonna focus on that pesticide. If I have extra time, I'll help out with the robot, but chemistry is where I'm at, you know?
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, totally. All right. We are going to open up with the bigger one since that has a few more people involved in it. CHEEG and SIREN, as you're sort of sticking with CHEEG. Underneath the deck of Sabrina's ship, we see this long table out, and it's got a sheet over it. Heavy's going to turn to the two of you. While you were out exploring last day or so, I have been doing a little bit of peeking around myself. And I heard in the village that someone had seen something shiny hanging up in the trees. So I paid a little bit and managed to get some people to yank it, you know. A few of the flyers, the Aarakocra around here, were able to do it without much trouble, and it's sort of been my pet project in between guarding the boats. It's in pretty bad shape, but I think all we really need is to get it going again with a solid energy source. The problem is, if I hook it into the ship's engine, I think it's going to be too much, and I don't want to fry it. But otherwise, I've just been... bless you. I've just been cleaning, you know. Yeah, it is kind of dusty in here. I'm sorry. I'll just let you take a look at it. We watch as Heavy pulls the sheet off of this thing. We see a tall figure laid out on the table. There are leaves and twigs still stuck between some of the hinges of this thing, and it's clearly weathered from rain. There are places where it's obvious Heavy has been working on derusting or replacing metal where she could. And for the most part, where she has worked, this copper chassis for the robot is looking magnificent. You see an emblem on the chest. The number 5. And up at the top of the head, the shape of it, there's almost like it was carved into marble. It's so detailed, and yet it is metal. This beard, a fair set of eyebrows, and a formidable nose. Pretty solid ears, and up at the top, with what seems to be, well, a hole where you would imagine steam comes out. It's in the shape of a top hat.
Mhm.
Now, essentially, to get this going, you could present a solution, and then I'll have you make a Tinkerer's check. And with Siren here, maybe it'll be with advantage, or maybe they'll do something different.
Could we just derust it and then see if we can put like a steam engine in it? Since I mean we're gonna be near water, so why not?
Yeah,
Easy fuel source.
that makes sense, absolutely. All right. Let's see. I'm going to say for the steam engine, that's a Tinkerer's check from CHEEG. And then Siren, if you want to help with the derusting, if you could give me maybe, it could be a dexterity check of some kind. Or if you have something specific you'd like to do, just let me know. Of course, Heavy's there, so Heavy can do the, pardon the pun, but heavy lifting for anything you guys don't tackle. You want to just give Ben advantage, Benny? It's up to you.
I could roll sleight of hand. It is not that good, so I could. It might be more worthwhile to get the advantage.
For sure. Siren is sort of there to assist you, Cheek, and Heavy is going to work on the derusting process, which it seems she's been enjoying so far anyway. All right.
All right.
Make that Tinker's check with advantage.
That is going to be a dirty 20.
Very nice. It's not as solid as a check from Heavy, unfortunately, a 14. But with your dirty 20, as she has managed to get the leaves and the twigs out, and she's putting a lot of work in, it is much shinier. She got the majority of the rust out. You slowly but surely manage to connect the steam engine in, sort of based in the chest, but using that port up at the top to get any steam out. Managed to close it up, and at this point, all there really is to do is turn it on and hope for the best.
All right.
You flip the switch. And it's almost like choking, the sound of this coughing that's coming from the steam engine, coming from the robot coming to life. And it shakes on the table, convulsing a bit. I think, Siren, you maybe have to hold on to it as Heavy does the same, just to make sure it doesn't roll right off. As it gets moving, that coughing sound from the engine, it's not so much it anymore. If anything, the engine seems to be moving. It is working smoothly, and it turns into a cough from the automaton. And as it's sort of clearing its synthetic throat, its eyes light up.
Automated. BattleBot.
registered against harm assisting mankind. Abraham. He looks to the left, to the right, and to you, CHEEG.
How you doing?
It looks down at its hands and then up at you. I don't know.
So, I know you just woke up, but do you want to do us a huge favor?
Oh. Okay.
Awesome. So we're gonna give you a box of something with pesticides in it, and we need you to get rid of it. There's a bunch of vine alarm traps, and you just got to get rid of all of those, and then we should be able to figure out whatever on the other side.
Oh. Okay. Gives a little thumbs up.
Awesome. I motion for a fist bump.
Goes in for the fist bump. Seems to be thinking. You hear this whirring going on. Little cogs inside, churning. Who am I?
Well, if all goes well, wouldn't mind you being a member of the crew.
Crew. Okay. You hear a little ding as the thumbs up happens. You have been successful. Well done. All right. Is that where we want to leave that scene and head over to see how CYPHER did?
Yep.
Lovely.
All right.
Very good. Very good. Nice. All right. CYPHER, you are working on this pesticide. Now, you can make an alchemist check. Is there anything that you would like to do to sort of increase your chances?
Well, I've got the sample there, so I'm kind of just splitting it off into multiple different pieces and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I found out that it was weak to fire, so something like a liquid fire that doesn't necessarily cause like a flame, but maybe like dehydrates the plant to the point of death.
No, absolutely. I think that's very interesting. And I think, okay, looking at the spells that you have learned so far, right? Because
Mhm.
you've got some pretty solid ones under your belt. I'm going to say between having the plant itself and having some knowledge of breathing, so to speak, at least the water breathing, what you're trying to do now is you're choking the plant, burning it out, preventing it from completing the process that is absorbing carbon dioxide and breathing. I'm thinking for this one, you can make an alchemist check and you know that you're going to have a decent chance. But if you want to do really well with it, you might want to use some of the liquid that you received when you were boiling the gem, the Dragonheart gem, because that might help quite a bit. It does have the properties.
I'll
Yeah.
yeah, I'll use a little bit. I don't want to use my entire stock, but
Totally. You take like a little bit, and you add it into the mix as you begin your potion craft. I would like you to make the check, and you can do it with advantage.
all right. That's gonna be 23.
23 is very nice. All right. Now, this is a bit of a custom job, Cypher. But with the plant matter you obtained, your potion of, as you put it, liquid flame is looking pretty solid. Essentially, with a bonus action, a creature can toss this. However, I think in your mind, you probably know better. You only have so much of this. If you were to have some sort of spray mechanism instead, rather than splashing it, breaking it all at once, you could probably coat it over a wider area. And if you would like to do that as a part of this, with your, once again, just a great roll, I would be more than happy to give that to you.
Oh yeah, let's make this a spray.
Lovely. All right, spray of liquid flame. I'm just going to say, causes plants to wilt and die. And we can get more specific with that after the break. I can write some more specific rules. But essentially, this will do what you want it to do.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Nice. All right. Let's see. I believe Liz is still gone. Draw. Is there anything Delphi wanted to do before going into this?
Delphi's fishing.
Lovely. Fishing for anything specific, or just fishing because everyone wanted fish?
I mean, there was is that seaweed that got mentioned? But
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I understood was the word seaweed, and everything else was.
Absolutely.
It was certainly audio.
All good. Alicia, do you want to be a little bit? Do you want to tell Draw real quick what Cypher had in mind with the seaweed?
Yeah. So whether this is a real thing or not, I'm gonna leave up to Jegg. But Cypher is under the impression that there is a plant deep underwater that kind of looks like seaweed that he might be able to use because it has a really high like oxygen like content in it, that he could use it to then make potions of underwater breathing.
Sly.
Nice. All right, totally. So, Delphi, you're looking for this seaweed, and Cypher is hoping to make water-breathing potions with them, which could be good at some point. So,
Good.
yeah, do you want to make an investigation of survival or a nature check? I will say, if you're looking to fish specifically, I don't know if CHEEG has announced this to anyone, but CHEEG does have a magic fishing rod. But if it's just you diving, you're pretty good at that.
Delphi's going with her bare hands.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Sorry, you said
of course.
investigation, survival, or nature?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a survival check, considering the other two have no modifier.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay. With a 15, you were diving down. First of all, for free, I'm going to give you, as you're looking, you managed to grab the 4 fish or so that your party members requested. But they're really just getting in your way as you're going deeper and deeper underneath the water. Now, a little bit of an added thing that helps lower the DC. Something that you would know, Delphi. There is a plant that allows you to bestow the property of water breathing. If a creature wants to, they can take this seaweed and, for some short-term effects, mind you, chew it up. It almost becomes like this gummy-like paste. And during that time, these water-breathing effects. Now, there may have been occasions where, knowing this, you perhaps devised a chapstick for when a certain someone was attempting to visit, and I think we've discussed this before above table. If I can drop the charade for a moment, we've talked before about DELPHI kissing Sabrina to pass on, like, this water breathing, and Ryder and Heavy being like, oh, no, you have to kiss. No, we're good. And you haven't, like, made it clear that, like, oh, no, that you don't have to kiss to do it. You just like to. Is that what we're thinking? That's hard canon?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, I really enjoyed that conversation when we had it. Anyway, you get down here. It's been a while since you've had enough to even make that little paste, that chapstick. And you find a shrub's worth of it. I'm going to say, for CYPHER's purposes, because it does take a decent amount of it, right here you have enough for what for you would be 10 shots. So basically an hour or so, right? That said, if CYPHER can heighten the effects in the future, this will be a good supply to have.
Why?
Cool. Seaweed of water breathing. I'm going to put 10, and you can, whichever one of you ends up getting it, you can add that to your inventory. Very nice. Okay.
DELPHI gives it to CYPHER.
All right, CYPHER, you've got the spray of liquid flame and seaweed of water breathing.
Thank you so much, Miss DELPHI.
No problem.
DELPHI's so cool. And I know I'm gay, so I have to say that, but I'm just saying. I think everyone's cool. But also I'm a little gay. Anyway. SQUO'MO, I see you just unmuted. Is there anything that you needed to roll a check for, or you wanted to do?
Fuck no, I am yapping to Stealthleton.
Absolutely.
That's it.
All right. Stealthleton, you have anything to do aside from yap before we go to break?
Constantly yapping.
Constantly yapping.
I am going to teach you the wonders of cryptocurrency.
And I will teach you sign language.
Deal. Good exchange. Shake hands.
Beautiful. You shake hands. And I'd say that's a pretty good point to cut to break. Very nice. All right. Everyone at home, thank you so much for your patience. As we are going to take a brief intermission. Should be good. What do we say, guys? It's about 10:04. Do we want to come back 10:20 or so? EST?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you in an even 16 minutes. Thank you. Take care.
Because I'm gonna go snag food.
Good plan. Hello, everyone. It's me, your favorite Jegg. If you're seeing this, that means our intermission has begun. Feel free to go get some snacks or water, use the restroom, whatever you've got to do. Thank you so much for watching our show today. We look forward to sharing the second half of it with you. In the meantime, I'll be showing off some fan art of the characters, and maybe a few clips from my friends. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you soon. Hi. Why is everyone on the roof today?
But what if it was him?
It can't be.
Boss! Boss!
Oh, no, you'll do it.
You do it. Yeah, I'm doing. You take the fucking fight.
A coffee. It's like a poltergeist or something. Why am I selling snake?
I'm bringing out the magic gun, Apollo.
Its power is it sends you to hell.
Do-si-do-do-do. Huh. Why, hello there. My name is Arthur Morgan. You may know me from hit video game Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I'm not much of a gamer, but
You got tuberculosis.
I do know a thing or two about being good to people when I can be. More than me, no witnesses! So today, I'm here to give you a few Twitch tips to help you support your streamer. Let's get started. Actively participate in chat. Yeah, you see that little thing where people are talking? Where hopefully people are talking? Well, if they're not, you're gonna be people. And if they are, go join the people. You know, it makes the streamers feel nice, shows them that someone's there, and by commenting, you're telling Twitch, hey, I like this funny little creature. Subscribing to the channel. Now, it's alright if you can't subscribe. Financial support is just one of many ways to support your streamer. But if you have Amazon Prime, you get a complimentary Twitch subscription every month. So, you want to use that? That'd be pretty nice. Or if you're just willing to pay the, what is it, $6 a month? You can watch the streams with no ads. That's right. And also, you know, help keep the streamer afloat. Please, sharing the streamer's content on social media. That's right. Hey, you could make a clip of the stream. See a little funny bit. Or you can go to their TikTok or their Instagram, put it on your story. All that's pretty good. And you know, whatever you're doing, just give positive feedback. Whether that's on your socials or in the comments or in the chat. It's just be rooting, be tooting, by God be shooting. But most importantly, be kind. I think that's pretty much what I had. Thank you.
Why, hello there. My name's Arthur Morgan. And when I'm not Red Deading my Redemption 2, I love to watch Dungeons & Dragons live streams. The most recent one I've been particularly enjoying is On the Road. And when I'm not on the road myself, I love to tune in every Friday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please come check it out. I guarantee that you will have one Red Dead hell of a time. Goodbye.
Hi, Ari, this is Jegg. We're gonna take you out of the booth.
Alright.
You may
Hey everyone, it's me, Jegg, and everyone over here at AAA. We were trying to come back for a little bit, but it turns out if you draw enough on Roll20, like if you make enough individual strokes, yeah, it's too much, and it can't load.
Yeah, there's strokes on my page already.
There has been wonderful art drawn. Unfortunately, it is causing the downfall of this stream.
Wonderful art. That's how we're gonna depict it. All right.
Hey, it's not.
I'm not even talking about the
She's
multiple.
talking about what Alicia did,
I'm talking about Alicia's drawing,
which are
because
delightful.
they are delightful.
My edition
Look
is a
at
different
that.
piece of art in itself.
Yes, your edition has been there since the beginning, and everything was fine.
It was not fine from my end. My edition was loading me slow.
Damn. There is a chance. There is a chance that this has nuked the campaign so far, like so bad, that we can't get back in, and I like just have to make a new one.
Okay. I
And I-
promise to never make art for the campaign again.
No, Alicia,
That's it.
Alicia, we've been doing nothing but singing your praises.
I killed Roll 20.
Okay, no, Roll 20
No,
couldn't
blame it
handle
on me. Blame it on me.
I love that. Like Jesus Christ on the cross, Benny's how even to put it? It's it's quite the
My
diagram.
magic wand.
It's a volcano.
I can feel like you can tell that most of us here are incredibly sleep deprived.
I made it in.
Casting spells.
You made it in?
You made it in.
Ari!
Yeah, we can't do anything though because we can only just each of us individually log in and delete what we've drawn.
I'm doing it.
Wait a minute.
Just
Wait,
a
crafting spell
scribbling all
list?
over it.
This is the closest I've gotten without a crashing. Wait, crafting spells list. Okay. Okay, wait. Roll 20 might be giving us what we need. Someone at Roll 20.
Alicia's drawing is loading again.
No!
Oh, give me a second. I'll get rid of it.
I'm sorry, Alicia. It's beautiful.
It's okay, Alicia. You have been
It's so amazing,
immortalized.
Alicia.
It is good.
It's so good.
Like, tell you what.
As soon as I figure out what it wants me to do to get rid of these. Okay. If I just
What?
do that.
No!
Not...
No!
I feel like someone just took the Mona Lisa and, like, threw it into a vat of oil.
Threw tomato soup on it?
Tomato.
God.
God. And also, they were speaking French for some reason. That's right, right? That
What can I
happened.
be?
Okay, good.
Your art has been immortalized, Alicia. Do not worry.
Waking up.
I see the screenshot in the text for Macy. It's all good.
Beautiful. Also, Benny's screenshot. That really is a great piece. Guys, I think I know how the campaign is ending, guys.
Stealing that cheap art. I like it.
Yeah. Honestly, kind of fire. Like,
And Alicia
just reload the page.
And Alicia just hates me. I get it.
no, Alicia doesn't hate.
It's not true. I drew Delphi and I drew Twinkshine on the last page. I hadn't drawn the other characters, so
Okay, I think I'm gonna
I wanted to draw them this time.
Guys,
That is true.
I'm loading in every individual spec on Benny's. Like, Benny wasn't kidding. They certainly didn't.
No, I used a lot of dots.
I have to buy a platinum account with
Beautiful.
Roll20 just to load this.
We're sorry.
No, it's funny. It's funny. Here's the thing. This is so clippable.
Oh shit! This is really bad.
Like, I'm glad that we're loading. I'm glad that whoever suggested, hey, we should explain this to chat, like we should switch back to live. Thank you, because this is a clippable moment.
That'd be Benny.
You're welcome.
Shout out, baby Benny.
Shout out,
Woo!
baby Benny.
Tech issues are funny.
Hey,
Tech
Benny.
issues can definitely be hilarious.
Oh my god, it's the draw curse.
baby.
Chat, for those of you who might not know. Sorry, I just opened my peanut butter cracker and I got one of these isn't even a sandwich, it's just a straight up cracker.
Yeah,
Guys,
it
that's what
deleted
they call
it.
I'm out of
Oh, never
Doritos
mind,
now.
it's loading in.
Oh god,
I got
I have to go
excited. I
make
thought it
more
was. I thought it
burritos.
died.
me
I
too.
thought it vanquished the beast.
No.
I in fact did not. I do love that it's loading the play-by-play of how it was drawn, though.
Yeah, me
Speed
too.
paint.
Honestly, guys. Oh,
I love speed paint.
me too.
Hello, is everything okay? The walls of your campaign were tearing so much that I could see through from next door. It's me, Ramsey Novak.
Okay, so it did actually delete the the top half of them
Yeah.
from last time. That's good. Okay, so there's only half CHEEG, half of SQUO'MO Guman, and half of Skellington. So if I just do this one more time, in theory, will be done. It'll be done. The deed will be over.
We're gonna get back, and hey, this is fine. Like, I was expecting this to take, like, another session, just because it's like, you know, usually that's the way it goes whenever we do, like, a boss fight for one of these, which is fun. Like, half of it one session, and then the other half the next. Like, something will happen otherwise. And that's cool. I was not expecting the reason that we have to come back next week to finish to be...
I'll never do it again.
No. Okay.
Do it again, but in MS Paint.
And is MS
Yes, please.
Yeah, like, I loved it when you would doodle for Outcast and Aspen Grove and everything we've done together before, Alicia. I think you and Benny combined created a monstrosity we couldn't comprehend.
I do think I put it like at the edge so that there was no room to handle your masterpiece.
Yeah. Speaking of handling, sorry.
Okay, it deleted it. It's good. It's fine.
Okay.
It survived.
All right. So, like, here's the thing. As the DM, I'm still loading and all that, you know? So if I could, I would have just deleted the doodle page and we'd be fine. Like, oh, God, I'm seeing Stealthleton now. Just a little bit, but that's really good, Alicia. Great job. Ah.
He's still there? I deleted him.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
gonna
immortal.
have to load the fact that it's deleted now.
No! Wait!
When Jegg clicked it, it was like, oh, this is here.
This was here. Here's the thing. I can see all the art, but it's not loading so I can move around the page. Please, God, please. It wants me dead. It's killing me. No, it's telling me to wait. I scrolled up.
Really need Roll20. I thought we were doing a lot of this like theater of the mind.
No, we were. It's just for the combat you guys were going into. Sorry.
Did you get through?
I can delete it. Kill it with fire. Cancel. Come on. The clicky clacks won't work.
Dog's been taken out.
Delete page. Oh God, I have to move my players to a different one. Okay.
How's
Hi.
it going?
So this entire time we've just been trying to delete this page. You can't delete or archive a page someone is on. No, okay, I'm not on it. Get away. Delete all content.
Okay, so in theory, if we all leave the page,
No, we're back.
get out of Roll20.
Guys, we're back. I did it.
We're back?
Everything is fine. Everything is fine, guys.
Quick, someone draw a dick.
No!
Someone draw a very undetailed dick.
Someone draw such a simple dick that Roll20 couldn't possibly be offended. Oh, that's
I can't draw.
Oh.
I can't draw.
Time for me to do it again.
It's not letting me.
No.
I can't draw a dick.
No.
Maybe
Okay.
it's for the best.
Yeah. Who do you
I've been
think?
banned.
Oh my God. Who do you think you are? Run around drawing dicks.
That is such a fun song to sit there and go all out with for zero reason.
A fresh page.
Benny,
What shall I do with this?
people will die, Benny. Benny, I've seen the future, and you don't live to see tomorrow. Too soon? Too soon to make an Invincible reference, guys? Benny, no!
Nah.
Thank you, Alicia.
It's myself.
Myself! I love myself. Hey, guys. Okay, let me just grab Stealthleton from the other AAA screen. We did it. Everyone, how do you feel?
Whose tiny happy little dick is it?
Who's tiny, happy little dick?
Oh, never mind. I know whose that is.
Benny is very well informed on tiny, happy little dicks.
No, I'm well informed on art styles and what is possible with a drawing tablet.
Surprisingly, this is a mouse.
Oh.
Okay, guys.
Did
so,
you
You're just
draw
skilled
those
with
that.
little caricatures with the mouse?
Yeah.
Liz
used to say that drawing it with a tablet was cheating, so
It's true.
I did a crash course with a mouse. He made me do
Okay.
it.
Hey guys, I don't know. Are we still like burning witches at the stake? Because I think we need to. I think we need to pick that up real quick.
What do you mean? We already know that I'm not human. I've admitted I'm allergic to the Bible.
It's true. She is allergic to the Bible. It's crazy. The stuff that happens to him is out of this world. Like they're living that life, guys.
So
All right.
Dungeon and Dragon.
Yeah, guys. Everyone ready to Dungeon They Dragon?
Yeah.
Cool.
We've been ready for a while.
Yeah, it's. No, I mean yes.
It's been
true.
so long.
Been so long. All right. Hey, everybody.
It's been a full hour.
Yeah, it's been a full. That's horrible. I won't crash out. I won't crash out. Hi, everyone.
Just make sure to get rid of it from the VOD.
Yeah, honestly, it might be a bonus content. Bonus content. It's fine. I mean, not the whole break, but the little bit where we were crashing out. That would be funny. Hey everyone, it's me, your favorite Jegg. Thank you for being patient with us. We had some technical difficulties, but they're over now. Welcome everybody back to Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. While we were gone, CHEEG, you and SIREN worked together, and you got together this automaton that had been found and sort of cleaned up. You guys managed to turn them on, and he delivered his name, Abraham, although he doesn't seem to remember much else. CYPHER, you were able to develop this liquid fire you were talking about, creating a sort of mist that Abraham will be able to spray to ensure safe passage where you need to go. And yeah! And of course, it must not be understated. Oh, also, Delphi, thank you so much for getting the water breathing paste for later. What I was going to say is, SQUO'MO and Stealthleton yapped so much, you guys.
So you've now fully learned sign language.
Of course, I understand all of it perfectly. Hey,
And I understand cryptocurrency.
Can I do an intelligence check to see how well I understand sign language?
Absolutely. Stealthleton can do the same for cryptocurrency.
Just flat intelligence?
That's
basic understanding? Yeah. Or what would that be?
I'm going to say intelligence, but if you would like to add any modifier on top of that, I feel like it would be, we could say that your history, like understanding of language.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I rolled a 5.
Cool. So
history is wisdom based. Oh, sorry, you can do your thing.
Oh, good. History is in fact intelligence based, unless it's different for you.
No, it is. I'm stupid. That's a 15. Let's go.
Nice. So Stealthleton, we're gonna fail forward here. Someone hands someone a piece of money. All right. They get a little piece of plastic that is not counterbalanced by anything. They say it's going to be worth a lot one day.
No need to explain. I already get it.
Perfect. And SQUO'MO?
No, go ahead.
No, because it's really funny. Feel free to mark down common sign language on your sheet.
Bet I can speak even better to skeletons now.
True.
You know what's funny is that common actually isn't a language on Stealthleton's sheet. It's only common sign language, and thieves can't.
Guys, the rattling of your...
Stealthleton is canonically speaking a shady dialect.
That's
Only SQUO'MO can really get him.
You speak in like a full New York mobster, like fucking goon voice. The other kind, fuck all y'all. Sorry. Instinct, my bad.
No, it's okay.
I'll defend the other kind of goons with my life.
It's the Goonian, man. Represent.
Represent. All right, guys. This is fantastic, and I'm very happy to be here. Did you get
Gotta
your
go back
stuff?
to Lagunia.
Lagunia! That's the real reason we gotta go back. All right. Is there anything else you folks need to do before sending Abraham in and investigating the pit?
Nothing comes to mind. I think they buffed him up real good. I don't know if they put some sort of a surveillance on him, so we could see what's going on.
All right.
It's like the only thing I can think of extra. That'd be like, ooh, that might be helpful. But other than that,
No, that's real. I'll tell you what, because this is a bit of a additional thing, but it is really smart. I'm going to say you have two options, okay?
Mhm.
Now, on the one hand, if you just want something really simple, but you'd be working with someone you're not a big fan of, you could have Crimson, because Crimson is able to sort of fly out some distance. But
yeah,
alternative...
but then we don't know if the information that we're getting is honest, you know?
Correct. The alternative option is for those of you, which not too many of you have them, but for those of you who happen to have a sending stone, they do have a projection option. So technically, Siren, if you wanted to, you could fasten this to the droid. All right. And then someone else with a sending stone, such as Darla, could see what was happening.
Interesting.
So I will give you guys those options because you don't have to invent anything to make it happen.
I also have a sending stone, so I can just connect to sirens.
You're right, and I absolutely forgot. That's my bad. Yes, Ben, you have a sending stone. Lovely.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I realized that I haven't done this, but I am going to say this now. I've been checking up on with the notebook every now and then.
Nice.
I'm assuming that there hasn't been the notebook for Tilly.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's been a few days since you've been away. Tilly has made a few notes here and there. You're doing pretty well on inventory and all that. It should be noted that the cruise, the jungle cruise, which is attached to the resort, never returned after that first day. And so Wayne, the Doc John Smith, and those goblins of his crew, they've all vanished as far as anyone knows.
Oh.
That is a problem. But everyone else is doing well.
I'll be swinging back by there later.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see.
Has our orange goblin friend been dealt with?
Yes, I'm so glad you asked. So keep in mind, you folks were at sea for 2 days or so. You've slept for 1 day. And then, of course, you slept 1 day at the resort. If I remember correctly, and forgive me if I'm mistaken, we said it was going to take 8 days total for Donnie. Was that wrong?
That's right. No, that's right.
Lovely. You have 4 days left. But I will say, there is a little tally mark that you see that, like, CYPHER, if CHEEG shares with you, either ways, CHEEG, you just see there's a little tally mark in the corner. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. You might not be sure what it's for. But yeah.
That's good.
Beautiful. All right. If that's all for that. CHEEG, you've connected to Siren. Who is putting their sending stone on Abraham?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't process that as a question. I heard you connected to Siren, who is putting the. Yeah, I'll put mine on.
Cool. Very cool.
Awesome.
Nice. All right. You fasten the sending stone. Presumably, Cheek, I mean, you are the one doing the fastening as Siren donates it. You're connected. And doing a quick check, you see sort of through Abraham's perspective. Abraham turns toward the lot of you.
I will do my best.
Thank you, Mr. Abraham. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, buddy.
Can you do something for me?
Oh, of course. We'd be happy to do you a favor, of course.
Before I go, there's something caught in my throat.
And Abraham is going to take off his head and sort of hold it at his side as you see the gears in his neck are sort of churning slower as there seems to be something shiny and metal stuck in there.
I'll grab it out.
Cool.
I've got tiny hands.
Nice. Seems to be a little locket. Abraham puts the head back on.
Thank you.
I will hand the locket back to Abraham.
Oh.
It appears you have lost something, friend.
Abraham stares at it.
Please hold onto it in case I don't survive the mission.
Of course. You shouldn't be in too much trouble, but yes, I'll be happy to hold on to it until you return.
Thank you. Goodbye.
And Abraham's going to wave at everybody before walking.
He was instructed to retreat if things get hairy, right? I'm sure he'll do that on his own. Probably doesn't need orders.
I'm gonna catch up to Abraham and let him know that just in case.
Okay, you do.
Not a suicide mission. Understood.
Can I observe the locket? Is there any information? I'm nosy.
Sure. Abraham is headed off, and at this point, Cheek jogs back. You see the little locket. It's cute. It's kind of silver, and it looks like it's rusted shut, a lot like Abraham was before, well, CHEEG and SIREN and Heavy worked on fixing him up. You could probably pry it open with a good strength check.
Can I make a little solution to polish it real quick?
Sure. Quick alchemy check, low DC.
Fantastic. That is going to be a 19.
Beautiful. With a 19, you make this polish, and just as you get back, you see CYPHER pop open the little locket. Inside, you see a little photo, a portrait of what seems to be a kobold in its infancy. Little green kobold with blue spots.
Do they look familiar?
If you look,
am I also seeing this locket, or is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll show you. I don't mind.
I'm
not hiding this.
I recognize my work.
You see baby Lincoln's face, and immediately Cheek. It clicks.
That is interesting.
Interesting in what way?
That's one of the kobolds from the resort.
Oh.
It's as you have this, as you recognize Lincoln, the high-pitched little kobold who prepared you all your rations for this journey. That CHEEG, you begin to hear sound from the other end of the sending stone. Assuming that the party is nearby, if you want to expand the projection, all of you can see what's going on. As we see Abraham spraying this liquid fire over the majority of the remaining vines. And even as they were healing, as some of you had theorized, it seems that now they are completely dissolving. And you almost hear like this shrieking sound coming from these plants as the path is cleared out. We see Abraham's big copper boots taking steps forward and peering over into the abyss.
Okay. I think I did it.
Oh, how wonderful. I think you should make your way back then.
Okay.
We watch as Abraham is turning on his heel. Then suddenly he jostles. And we watch as the sending stone, from your perspective, falls to the ground. You see an upside down version of what's going on as, from your perspective, Abraham is flying up into the pit.
Yeah, I'm already wrong.
All right. Rescue mission. Let's go.
All right. Is everyone heading off on the adventure?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. All right, as you folks are heading off, just going to assume that Heavy stays with the boat, as per usual. And the rest of you head forward. Eventually, you make your way into a clearing after quite a bit of jogging. And you find yourselves in front of the pit, which is not nearly as dark as it was from the perspective on the sending stone. Looking down below, you see multiple ledges, these layers going deeper and deeper into this. At the bottom, Stealthleton, you feel your gold. The rest of you see it glistening. And you see bones. Bones of draconic quality. As you are all staring, CHEEG and CYPHER, I'm going to say immediately as you are at the front, presumably, as you knew where to go. You were watching the feed closely. What seems to be a crumpled but not destroyed automaton at the bottom of the pit near the bones. Took a very nasty fall, but you still see steam, although also a little bit of smoke.
Goodness. Abraham? Are you still responsive?
I
Okay, hang in there.
As you're about to head down, presumably, you hear...
I was gonna grab one of like
Oh yeah, don't let me
if there's
stop
like
you.
vines that are not magical or something. But
Totally.
that or do we have enough rope?
You do have quite a bit of rope.
You need rope? I have rope.
Oh, do you
SQUO'MO
mind,
will.
Miss SQUO'MO? I was thinking we could lower down a little bit of what's the word for it? Lasso and pull the gentleman back up over the ledge.
Yes.
Do you think you have the dexterity to pull such a feat off?
I mean, I have a mage hand that can go and put it around it.
Even better.
Mm-hmm. I cannot pull it myself. That is not my
Oh,
expertise.
we'll help you for sure. I'm sure everyone would be willing to pitch in.
Yep.
Also, Jegg,
Yeah.
specifically, this is the same day, right?
That is correct.
And we had a short rest?
Yes, I apologize. Yes, guys, if you want to take a short rest, you totally can to get whatever resources you need back.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna unprepare all the spells and then roll again for all my spells for the combat session.
Oh God,
What
lovely.
do you mean? What
No.
do you mean? That's right. What do you mean?
No, I know. It's me remembering the mechanic as you're saying that, like, oh God. But good move.
It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly okay.
All right, guys. So you guys know how it goes. For this strength check that you guys are making collectively, for every person that does not roll, that's going to be a +2 added. So one of you can roll, and with this many characters here, that is going to be a +14. Would.
I would recommend a stronger character. I have a negative modifier when it comes to strength.
Did
I have-
somebody say strong?
Hey, yo. So sorry.
I have a
+4.
yeah. This is not my forte, so.
Beautiful. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Siren Twinkshine, would you like to make a strength check with a +14 as the entirety of the party, including NPCs, help you?
Yeah. It's a +14 that I'm getting from people. Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
What did you roll?
A nat 20 +14 plus my 4. I got a 38.
All right. So, I'm going to make it so clear, because this is not how I initially expected this to go. So this is going to change combat a little bit in your favor. Well done. That is going to be a 38. As you guys lasso and pull up Abraham with one quick swoop. And in fact, as this happens, as Abraham's body is flying through the air with the 38, Siren, you catch Abraham successfully. You hold this automaton. The lights are sort of flickering on and off in the eyes, looking from side to side toward all of you.
Where is where is my son?
He's safe. Safe at home.
Stealthleton peeks out of the hat. Father? Or no, you're not my dad.
Oh no.
Would your dad be just bigger bone, or would it be like creature you were before bone? Right?
Good question. Slowly slides back in the hat.
Good to know. Let's see.
Beautiful.
And then I go 2 away from that. Then I get illusory scripts. Sure, that will help in combat. Yes, add to list.
As SQUO'MO is sort of figuring out her spells in this moment, which is very good. You folks, where you are standing, you start to hear that sort of hissing from before. I mean, not from where you are now, but from the trees along this border around you. And it's as this is taking place that you hear something else off in the distance. Well. I suppose you just couldn't wait any longer, huh? That's fine by me. And really, I do mean it. That is just fine with me. Off in the distance, you see a ledge. And specifically, you see a log across it, where on the edge there is a muscular green woman. I'm going to send this art real quick in text VC, courtesy of Caleb Tiefling. Also, thank you so much to Liz Octavie, Octafy, for making our marvelous map. She is strong. She has a fur vest, and not to mention armor with bones, like spikes poking out from the shoulders. She holds a long bow in her hand, and we see her hair, which is carefully braided and very well kept. It's all green. Baby girl is all green. She stares at you with this piercing gaze, her eyes sharp. She readies her bow from across the pit. Now, don't think I don't know what you're doing. Well aware.
Forming a rescue
No.
was the current objective, but
Scouting.
long time gone.
Now go ahead. Fine.
No,
Who is this?
we won't to lie to you. I'm pretty sure you know what we're here for. So
This is evil person who has, I think, your treasure we are looking for.
Oh, I'm going to kill him.
It's a woman.
I'm going to kill her.
Okay, good.
She already has an arrow knocked back as she watches the lot of you. A very large group, all things considered. Oh no,
so are you also like Crimson? Do you also enslave people, cause wars? Or is your only bit that you just want people to stay away from your forest? Because I honestly feel a little bad if you just genuinely want to be left alone to do your own thing. You're not really hurting anybody, then I say we leave the treasure where it is, guys.
No. It's not going to be that simple. I'm not Crimson. No. Knew of her. And I knew what you did. I can feel it.
And in our defense, it was a her or us situation that she herself did
Honestly,
put herself into.
we didn't even know about like the gem when we ran into Crimson. We just kind of like went into a cave, and then Crimson jumped us, and then we dropped
Jumped us,
Crimson.
we found her misdeeds. We no longer feel guilty about it. She still talks a lot. A lot. So much talking. I didn't know that someone that wasn't alive could talk that much.
That's surprising.
Right?
That's surprising a lot.
That's if you're like her, then absolutely put up the dukes, as they say. If you're just living here for the sake of living here because it's your home and you're like not hurting anybody, then we'll happily
I'm
just
good to
go
go.
and leave you alone.
All right, is that all you had to say?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
But I guess if you want to fight, then that is also an option.
Well, now, if you're gonna
Crimson
talk so
didn't give us
much,
much. Yeah, I picked it up from her.
Oh, stop it.
all right. Well, I'll tell you what. And she's actually gonna take a moment. I'll have to admit, it is nice to hear that somebody finally took the old bat out. Because frankly, she's just so pompous and condescending.
Yep. Get her off your chest.
I thought so too. Oh,
Pot
God,
calling
she's
the
already-
kettle.
I am the huntress of Verdasia.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. And truthfully, I am not like Crimson. I am my own person.
Well, we would assume so. It would be terrifying if you were just green crimson.
This
Wouldn't
island,
be much of a crimson.
true. It's mine. I have been here since its formation, since it rose from the ground. I've been.
Okay.
The people of this island have an understanding. The ones who have wised up to my presence. I control the ground, and they stay in the trees. It's a rather glorious harmony at this point.
And you don't seek for more or anything like that?
No. It's pretty
Oh,
simple.
guys, I feel like this one's pretty reasonable. I feel like they're very reasonable. I don't want to hurt them.
I'm
If
very
they're
much
willing to
interested
let
in
us
solving
go.
this in other ways.
Yes, I know the lady is very hot, but I'm not sure.
Listen, I have a job to do,
That is.
and I would be amiss if I didn't take as many opportunities to spread the word of my holiness.
Is that an innuendo?
Yes.
How can they hear me?
You don't whisper very well.
Sorry, the hat has pretty good acoustics, but it has no sound dampening.
Damn right.
Oh, does that mean the woman across the thing can hear us?
No,
Hear
no,
me?
no,
I can, actually. I really can. This
Shut
whole
up!
time.
We are not talking to you. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, fuck you.
She cannot hear us. Don't worry.
Okay, all right.
Don't think
Yeah,
that
we're
was
good.
polite, guys. She's been more than reasonable.
Well,
I'm starting beef for the sake of it. I have love of the game.
Ah, SQUO'MO.
Trauma alert.
all right. Can I have a turn, though? To speak my...
Yes, please, speak your mind.
All right, absolutely. Thank you. Here's what I've seen. As of recent, you killed Crimson. And that means you came into possession of her heart, of the red dragon heart gem.
Affirmative. Yes.
You've come here to Verdacia, and you've searched. You've made yourself familiar with the grounds. You sent a scout here because you knew that this was its location. You want
Affirmative, yes.
the green one.
Well, this was the idea, but you kind of seem like a genuinely okay person, and if that's the case and you're just defending your territory, I see no reason to actually want to try to take the green gem from you since you're kind of using it to breathe.
Well, here's the thing. That's all well and good. And if I were a different kind of person, I'd be more than happy to end this right here. However, I've been here for a very long time. And I know that when people start down this road, they don't really turn around for no reason. And in addition, I have to be honest, I do have, well, rules, guidelines that I try to live by. And, well, part of that is whatever ends up on the floor of the jungle belongs to me.
That's fair. We started on this journey because we were under the assumption that all the dragons were kind of like crimson. You've proved that wrong. And I don't think our hearts were 100% in it. We just got told by a scary voice that this was something that we should do.
Hmm.
But we're not the type to hurt people that don't really deserve it. At least I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, my beef with Crimson was that she had an attitude and pride about being an asshole and a colonizer.
She also lured us into a cave.
And the fact that she had us trapped in the cave. That was also.
Yeah, she was blocking the only way out.
Mhm.
Self-defense, I say. Self-defense.
You know, you can be very silver-tongued. Has anyone ever told you that before?
The angel? Oh yes, she talks quite well.
Well, I meant the lot of you, to be honest. Remember what I
We
said?
quite appreciate it.
So complimentary, too. Do you remember what I said a moment ago about whatever touches the ground of this jungle is mine?
Yes, I do remember that you did say that.
Well, I'm not sure if you recall, but that shiny friend of yours was here. And if I remember correctly, I do...
Shiny friend?
Yes.
Oh no, but he's a person.
Oh, that's funny.
He does have a son waiting at home.
Oh, and I also remember a real yapper of a corpse found its way around, and last I checked...
That's also a person.
Now, forgive me if I'm mistaken, but according to the rulebook, dead bodies, corpses are classified as objects.
Well, yeah, but this one's not
If
dead.
it's moving around, it's like a living organ.
If it talks,
It
it's
eats
kind of
Those are not a
smart.
corpse.
Oh, I see.
No,
Corpses are in a
unfortunately,
state
he's
of
a
decay.
gentleman who's been cursed.
Oh,
He's not really a corpse anymore.
Thank you for specifying. I do really appreciate that. Don't worry about that.
I prefer the term caboodle of bones.
I don't know if they really care.
A caboodle. That is good term. What does caboodle mean? Is
A
that
grouping.
Group of.
Yeah.
I get it.
We are a caboodle of sticks.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
What is it? Is it not? Because we are all, because we're teammates. We are friends, and together, when stick are together, it's harder to break.
Well, were you not referring to us as something
We are
else?
friends.
I may have misunderstood.
Mm-hmm. I mean that too, but that's a separate bit.
All right.
I am not here to tell you how glass the closet door is.
Making a lot of good points today, I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to be honest, because you seem like decent enough people. And you also seem like you don't really want to hurt me all that much.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh.
Well, that's not
unfortunate.
reasonable.
And you're right. It is a little unreasonable of me. But the big thing is, I'm bored. Dreadfully so, and I'm not really here.
Whoa, get
Then
a
pick up
PS5.
They have like
We
these
live in an
chess
era
games to
with a
help with boredom. They're called like
PS5
fidget
and
toys.
you're bored.
All right.
Dancing.
I'm not.
Whittle bones. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
Checkers.
I'm not here for diplomacy. I'm here for the hunt. And
you have a very boring
No, I
hobby.
do kind of get it.
Did you choose
My
like
family used to
Starter
like
Area
hunting
2
as well.
to hunt in?
We never took down people.
listen, it's
Those
all
rabbits.
Vidasia.
Hunters historically have not survived without other craftsmen in their
group as well.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
No, and I completely agree. I also
So if your
value-
heart's in it, your strategies are not.
That's really unfortunate. I was really hoping that we wouldn't have to do this. But if you're going to block the way out, similar to Crimson, then they don't really have a choice.
Well, you did come in here, didn't you? Even
Yeah,
after...
we did. But we were under the assumption you were a bitch like Crimson was.
Well...
I'm kind of getting the impression you might be.
Oh.
Can I sleight of hand at cheap shot?
Hey, go for it.
Started out so reasonable as well.
All right, let's see. Now, the Huntress is 85 feet away, which should be fine within your close range. I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
All right, what are we working with that sleight of hand?
Let's see. What are we working? The good old-fashioned 23.
All right.
17 plus 6.
Absolutely. All right, let me get a good look. Okay. Unfortunately for her, that's only a total of 16, so make that attack with advantage.
I love to hear it. Thank God for advantage, eh?
Yeah. How'd you roll?
All right. With advantage, that is going to be a 16 plus 7. So what's that?
Hey,
23.
That's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
Alrighty.
Also, for flavor, feel free to describe how you shoot, where you hit.
Are they currently in like a humanoid form, or is it just a dragon?
No. She is very much humanoid. Just this green woman in furs and with bone armor, standing sort of at the edge, not on the log, but like right beside this thing.
Oh, I'm kneecapping.
Oh, absolutely. All right. Let me know how your damage turns out.
That is going to be a 22.
22 points of damage. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's amazing. Well done. You shoot the Huntress in the kneecap. And as you do so, we watch as she doesn't fall, but she very visibly grits her teeth. You watch as your ammunition lands, and there's just the shrapnel sticking out her leg. All right. She grimaces, taking a free hand.
Are we ready to calm down now, or do we want to continue? We can continue. We can keep taking these steps, but I wouldn't recommend it.
She's going to raise a hand and snap. And we watch as green mist begins to fill the field. You see, standing around at different corners of the map, enormous beasts, akin to what you've been dealing with the cats, but now large, fur matted, eyes crazed, enormous teeth. And as they stand in position, the Huntress looks toward you. Angel, you were correct. Community is so important. Working alone, not the move. Tell me, before we do this, are you aware of what the most dangerous game is? Because let me tell you, I've lived for a very long time, and it is my favorite.
Uno?
Cosplaying as a human?
I think lawn darts was probably the most dangerous one. They took that off the shelf.
Oh, there was that one Burger King. There was that one Burger King toy.
People. It's a literature reference. Do you guys not read?
I read fiction.
No, I've only had thumbs for
is
about
fiction.
a year.
Which one?
Is
it fantasy?
If I remember correctly, it was called The Most Dangerous Game or something of that sort. It's people. It's people. The joke is that the bit is that it's people. The guy, he invites him to the island, and then he
sounds to me like
feeds
you're
him, and then he
suggesting
acts
that I
all
watch
weird,
The
and then
Prestige, and I don't want to watch The Prestige. I'm fine watching my slot.
Wouldn't the most dangerous game be the devil convincing us that they're not real?
That is true.
That's
Are
the
you
most
the devil?
powerful
And we'll
magic.
We'll point towards the huntress. You are the devil. Then. You are
No.
trying to say you are not real.
Here's the thing.
I don't believe in you.
Here's the thing. And she knocks her arrow back.
Dude,
as
I
she is-
love Marvel Rivals.
What? What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Thank you, CHEEG.
What?
And
The
as
your
thing.
cheeks, Mark
AKA
Jordan.
Ben Grimm, the thing.
she readies the arrow and she aims it. And they'll tell you that the most dangerous game is people. Is men.
Spoiler.
I am well aware.
But
Is it just people existing, or is it like hunting people?
But
Hurt people,
It's
hurt
supposed to
people.
be
You know that?
intimidating. I feel kind of bad. This feels like when someone's trying to give a presentation in school and like the people in the back of the class keep fucking around. That's what
I'm
this
sorry,
feels.
give your monologue. We're sorry.
Yes,
It's
go
all
ahead.
right.
To be
We're-
fair, not
No
the
one
We'll
interrupt
pay
you.
attention.
We're
We'll pay
sorry.
attention, I promise.
person, but definitely mixed with something.
Do you think she practiced this?
For sure.
like
Like every day in front of me.
like as we were fighting the vine. Sorry. No, give your speech.
oh no, that's fine.
You
You
worked
watch.
so hard for it.
We watch as the arrow begins to glow, and it begins to get brighter and brighter. She's holding it back. Mankind is second place. Now the real prize these days, they're wormlings. She lets it fire, and we watch as one arrow splits.
When they said people, they weren't like exclusively referring to like humans. They were kind of
That's a little bit racist.
mortal creatures as a whole. They were
Wormlings
I would
not people,
assume.
do you?
Crazy.
But there's like different
how far
variants.
away
There's
is
ones that live within typically
I think we're about
mortal
to die.
society, and then there's another set that is like,
Cypher, does a 25 hit?
yeah.
Question. How far away is so wait.
Is CYPHER within 5 feet of me?
Cypher, from the looks of it, is, yes.
Disadvantage.
Sure.
Could I actually
That one was a crit.
could I do something then?
Not as a reaction.
Not
what-
as a react. So wait.
Well,
No, like it's something that
I
I'm
mean,
casting something that has a reaction as the casting time.
Okay, what are you thinking?
I'm casting
Also-
space time. I'm sending a projectile in a different direction, so I'm just gonna turn it back so it's facing towards her now.
Also, sorry, Ben, I misspoke. I meant not unless it's a reaction.
Also, wouldn't you have said that she was surprised by by that interaction by my bullet piercing her kneecap? Would you say that she was surprised by that? Maybe that we get a surprise round.
I think our
No.
opportunity for a surprise round
We
was
did.
spent talking.
Yeah, it was
I think
spent
we
yapping.
spent that.
We spent our entire surprise round yapping.
So I'll
We
tell you
did kinda
what.
skip through her monologue. That's
Yeah,
fair.
it's so
the
fair.
cutscene.
It was
We
really
were
funny.
spamming A.
I'm happy.
We dealt
with
emotional
this.
damage.
It was emotional. I'll tell you what. So, first of all, I already got like the disadvantage. Unfortunately, I rolled higher, which was, for context, I had already gotten like the second to the highest that I could have. And then I just rolled a crit, which thankfully was not used on an actual attack roll. SQUO'MO as a reaction.
I'm wasting
Ben-
luck in your dice.
Ben's space time. You're trying to point the arrow back in the direction of
Yeah,
the
so
huntress.
I can just I can just do that. Because how far away is she from us?
She's 90 feet from you. It would be 85 from Cypher, though.
All right. Longbow shot. It's about 120 base. I mean, I can turn it. I'm not sure it'll 100% hit. But I'll turn it back towards her.
Yeah, for sure. So you're
Would you like me
turning
to
it back
roll
toward her.
something for that?
Roll Now, I mean, I gotta be honest. Like, I rolled to hit. I'm just gonna see if it beats her AC because that is what it does. Like, that's really good. We watch as with this bend spacetime, this, which for those of you at home was a 25 to hit, is gonna come flying back at her, and it is in fact going to hit. And we watch as in this moment, she is going to take 16 points of damage. However, there were the 2 extra arrows that sort of spawned as this split into 3. You hit one of them back, but I've got 2 more rolls to make. So the first one, great, that uses your reaction. She's taken a pretty solid amount of damage just right off the bat. This next one, okay, that is going to be a crit. And that is against CHEEG. Ben, would you like to use anything to counter that?
Do you think I'm not gonna hit the lucky button?
Okay, absolutely. So I'm gonna make that roll real quick again to see what happens. That's gonna be a failure. Very good. And then the last one is going to be against Siren Twinkshine. That was an alarm. All right.
So when they mentioned wyverns again, or sorry, wormlings again, does that mean that one of us 3 that the dragon attempted to attack is the wormling?
Excellent point. But before you get the chance to get it answered, Siren, does a dirty 20 hit?
Unfortunately.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. You asked this question, Cypher, and just as you do, we watch as this one arrow that does manage to land meets its target, and that's going to be 15 points of piercing damage. That is going to be on Siren. With that, I'm just going to say this is where it's going to be like, roll for initiative, and we come back next week. But if you want to discuss anything amongst yourselves in this split second, that's funny to me.
Let's kill her.
Do you guys think? You know, we already established that she practiced that one. Do you think, like, you guys think she listens? She's a musical kind of person? Y'all,
I think she was reading the most
Hamilton?
dangerous game and was like, I have to use this as a line
totally
somewhere.
my shit. And then she,
Oh my
I
god!
guarantee you, I
Do
guarantee
you think?
she
Do you
has
think we could do a thing where we like give like a treasure, and it replaces us? Like if we show them like a season of Suits, we'll be free to go.
Is that what CHEEG is worth?
Or maybe we do like a book report actively during the combat. Also, I guarantee you that woman has big post-it notes on her mirror that tell her good things about herself. She looks at those every day. That is the only positive she has. Look at her.
Can I cast Vicious Mockery even though I
I
don't
mean,
know it?
looking
Yeah.
at her, I don't know if she. Sorry, that's me.
Actually, can we
I'm
all
being
cast
toxic.
Vicious Mockery against this woman?
I'm choosing not. I'm choosing not to for the reasons of for my legal safety. Magic. Once I go to Magic Court, so I'm not dealing any damage.
Okay, I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. Because this is funny, because you are making so many insults. Everyone that's been talking, I am going to roll a d20, and the first one to roll a crit, that person gets the spell Vicious Mockery for free. In fact, you know what, guys? I'll let you guys roll. So
it's just a base d20.
It's just a base
Y'all get a
d20.
roll? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, let's
But
go.
okay, I'm gonna tell you what though. Please roll it in the roll 20 so that everyone at home can see, because I think that'd be the most fun.
What is it? It's just exclamation mark roll 20.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so CHEEG rolled a 4.
Mine didn't go through.
I'll still roll. That's a 9.
All right.
Roll
Come on, roll 20. 18.
Ooh.
18. Okay.
I
So
hope Ari gets it.
What?
Slash, but
Slash! I
sorry.
said exclamation mark.
I'm sorry, buddy.
slash roll 1d20 or d20.
Yeah.
Or you could just hit the dice roller thing in the corner.
Because there's it's a good-
17.
Okay. So
Oh, is it my turn again?
Dopey.
yeah, it's your turn again. I love that
Oh, we're going back around.
No, yeah, sorry. It's
I
the
see.
first person to roll the d20 gets it. A nat
Mm.
20, sorry. Yeah.
We're rolling for a nat 20? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to give you guys more than one shot. Like, you guys have been
We
doing
have been insulting her a
It
lot.
feels like we're either going to be here for a really
We've
long
been putting
time
up.
or...
We've been putting
Tell
up
you what,
shots.
session ends
No.
at midnight, so if no
We need to
if
get it
no one
we
gets
need to
it,
get it before that.
yeah, just as long as you guys are
Quick,
keep
quick,
it
we have to
equal.
speed run. 19.
Oh my god.
We're close.
That's a plus 10. Don't worry about that.
Cool.
Doesn't count. Doesn't
19.
count.
It's okay.
My turn again.
Yeah, go for it.
16. 13.
You guys are all ready.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
all right, Cypher. Feel free, and I can homebrew this onto your sheet later. You now have the
Beautiful.
Vicious Mockery cantrip. It of course uses charisma. Well done.
Actually, yeah, it's probably a good thing that you got that because I can.
Yeah, it's probably best that the charisma caster got it.
You should cast it.
Tell you what, Alicia, as we're closing out, I will
We
give
have to
you.
teach Cypher new insults.
It's so good. Some other people did some damage. I think you guys sustained like 40 damage to the Huntress before we even rolled for initiative.
Beautiful.
Ali-
Yes, I suppose that when we do beat her, we get the gem. Do we just store her right next to Crimson so they can chat for all of eternity?
Like, that would be great. Like,
Make them have listened to forceful yep session by that bitch for all eternity.
You know, referencing
Fantastic.
things that other people don't get immediately as a reference is unfair, right? And just makes you look pretentious.
Okay.
that is true. I have not read the Dangerous Game. We did not have that at the library.
Listen, I've only had
Yeah,
guns
we
for
get it, you're
about a
educated.
year. I was reading other stuff, I'll be fully honest.
When you were reading the most dangerous game, I was fucking skellabitches and getting coin.
I was learning alchemy, and I'm pretty good at it now. Not bad for only having it for a year.
But you've only
Necromancer,
had
more like
alchemy for a
Bonermancer.
year?
I
Ryder,
did
I've only
50
had
years
thumbs
of
for a
literature.
year.
I did 50 years equivalent of human time doing literature studies. I'm bad example for the average.
Dude, I've been doing this for like my whole life.
A
I'm
general
20
question: Who is
years
the most
old. I'm
intelligent in this
ancient.
party?
Probably SQUO'MO, unironically.
What?
Yeah,
It's,
bitch.
it's
No,
either me or
I need you to
What
understand.
was the question?
Who's the youngest?
No, who is the
Oh.
most intelligence?
The most intelligence, yeah. Sorry.
Most
SQUO'MO had.
intelligence? I think SQUO'MO's got like a 20, doesn't she?
I got a 20
yeah.
intelligence and an 18 charisma. But I will say I do got a 10 wisdom.
Cypher's got a 20 in charisma, 18 intelligence, 18 dexterity.
I have a
Wait,
9
my
in
stats are
intelligence.
stacked, but they're also really fucked in two places.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, my
Oh,
strength
I have
is a
2
negative
9s.
mod.
Oh God.
pathetic.
I
You could change that.
canonically spent like hundreds of human years learning and doing my education in heaven, and I have a 9 intelligence.
That is sad.
I was not good in school.
Wait.
I just like to read.
Stealthleton.
Super duper senior over here.
You got to start rocking with me.
Oh.
Get your what is your lowest stat?
My lowest stat is a 9, but my highest is a 20.
You should make that lowest one go down a couple more so you're with me. Come on, join -3 crew at 5 strength. Come on.
I actually have an 18 in strength.
Oh, you're lame.
You're
Oh, it's a
drinking
beer.
milk.
He drinks his milk. Yes.
It's true.
Some strong ass bone.
You
That
sin,
cow
you
is
sucker.
dust.
God.
Straight from the tap.
So guys, I hate to say it, it's almost midnight. I think we got to do the closeout where I like tell everybody who played with us this week, because we got to come back next week. But this was really funny. I had a lot of fun.
You had someone
Oh, yeah.
playing
We'll
with
have
you
an hour
during
intermission
session.
next time. Promise.
There you go.
Anyway, guys. Sorry. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching AAA. I've been here with a lot of my friends, and I think we had a pretty good time, even with the technical difficulties. As CHEEG, we have Ben.
Oh,
As CYPHER, we have ALYCIA.
Yeah.
As DELPHI, we have Draw.
Heyo.
As SIREN, we have BENNI.
Ayo.
As SQUO'MO, we have Liz.
UA?
And as Stealthleton, not just Stealthleton, but drum roll, please. Stealthleton. B. Sneakington?
Yes.
We have Ari.
Oh, I know your brother, Charles Entertainment Cheese.
That rat bastard! He
skeleton
stole my idea!
on.
Correct. That is rat.
Anyway, folks,
I didn't know he was a bastard.
all of us will hopefully be back next week over here playing more of AAA, which is the first Rule of Cool campaign. So if you guys want to check out the VODs, we have youtube.com/@rockcampaigns. We also have tiktok.com/@rockcampaigns. If you like highlights, we occasionally
Heard
post
there's
shorts.
something waiting in the wings for Rock.
Heard there's some pretty cool stuff coming up. Heard there's a few things. Heard that
If you can find the Goku I hid in one of the thumbnails, I will PayPal you $2.
Yo, I unironically kind of need that. All right, let me pull up YouTube.
Let's go.
Actually, I don't know Jegg's YouTube channel.
I'm so glad
They
you asked.
just shouted them.
It's in the link.
Like
You mean
5
listening
seconds
to the
ago.
outro?
Yeah, in the outro, youtube.com/@rockcampaigns is where we put these. Yeah. We have,
Rock is in ROC.
yeah, Rule of Cool.
We love cool.
Oh,
It-
you said Rock.
it's a
Okay,
channel
I thought
that- yeah.
I heard Raw.
No,
Okay.
it's so good. Yeah, I have stuff over there. My friend Caleb, guys, Tiefling Live is gonna have stuff over there. Also, a really cool person. I'm not sure if you've heard of them. Ari Arson?
What?
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, arson camp.
Ari Arson.
Yeah.
What?
So like,
It's not real.
not
I
that.
didn't make a logo for it. No.
No, of course not. Anyway, yeah, like guys, I guess if you're interested in D&D campaigns, maybe check that out, like the YouTube and the TikTok. We also have other socials, but those are our main ones. I think we're gonna rate someone.
Also, Tumblr.
Oh, I'm sorry, not yet. No, we got to get on that. People, we got to get on that.
Life.
I don't know. I feel like Tumblr wouldn't be able to handle us. You know what I mean?
Not the pause I expected you to take after that, but okay.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I feel like these characters are pretty Tumblr clouded.
I think Tumblr could absolutely handle us.
That's so real.
I don't think these characters could handle Tumblr.
That's
Do
real.
not speak ill of me. I could handle any tumbling or fall. I am graceful like acrobat.
Lovely. Guys, who do we want to
I
raid?
believe you.
Sorry. I was gonna suggest Patrick Beanie, but an error is occurring when I try to open their stream.
They're not real.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to a real one.
I think SQUO'MO is actually the
Yeah, I think
only
that might have just
person who
ended.
would survive.
Yeah, that's real. I was gonna say, oh, my second.
There's Evan Ito.
Oh, Evanito! I love Evanito. Or at the
No,
very least,
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Hold up. You could raid Germa985 currently.
Oh, small streamer.
okay.
Small streamer that needs our
Small
support.
streamer, 9.3k views currently. Yeah,
Ooh.
small streamer.
I do Evan.
Guys,
gonna do
Twitch
Evan.
might be dying.
Lame. Oh, fucking.
We'll try Evan because at the very least I can open up Evan's stream. We're gonna go for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week, 8 p.m. Monday. That's Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a great one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.